everyone. Welcome to the final game of the day for Jasper's Game Week. Fantastic. Well, I am Kailey Bray. I will be your GM. And, sorry, excuse me 1 second. Apologies, a few technical difficulties. Wonderful. All right, so I am Kailey Bray. I'm your GM for this evening. I'm going to throw it over to Fenway, and she can give a proper introduction of everything that's going to be going on as far as Jasper's today.
Absolutely. So tonight we have an extra little surprise or bonus for this game. If you donate $25, you can choose to make one of us roll on the wild magic chart at random during this game. So make sure to keep those donations coming in, and if you have a choice or if you have a character preference, let us know. If not, we will choose that here in game. So you could make things go crazy and wild and have a lot of fun.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and introduce all of our wonderful players today. And let's see, I believe that Emily is first up.
Hey, I'm we doing like names, general character intros?
Yeah, just something so people have an idea of what they're imagining when they meet you.
Hey, I'm Emily Harmon. I'm gonna be playing Chet. Chet is a Ghostwise halfling cleric. He just got out of cleric school, and he's on his first roundabout in the real world, getting some experience, working with some adventurers.
Fabulous.
All right. I'm Fenway Jones. I'm going to be playing Chella. She is a Aarakocra monk, sun monk specifically. So she has no idea of any social protocol or norms. So she's just trying to be out in the world and learn what she's supposed to know about being with people.
Oh, we're going to be very interesting together, Fenway.
And Goldie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Goldie. I'll be playing Nessa, who's a amazingly attractive swamp druid elf hag. We're going to get interesting. I have to say.
So hi, I'm Julia Madalena, and I will be playing a a Ladrin necromancer, and she is probably the most well-meaning necromancer you'd ever meet. A little chaotic good, but plain hops a lot, so doesn't really understand social norms either.
Me? Hi, I'm Jess, and I'm playing Vive, who is a fighter, and you may not notice this at first as she is wrapped in some heavy armor and scarves, but she is indeed just a skeleton. Perhaps raised in a botched necromancy spell.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
And Matt.
Talk, you don't just like click your ribs and stuff at us.
You know, I considered having like a chipmunk inside of my bones, possessing my limbs, but I was like, it's too much. Let's just stick with that. Magic is how this happens.
Yeah.
And Matt.
I am Matt. I'm a Mistopheles. I've been here all week. They're gonna pick on me.
They know who you are. I don't know who you are.
But yeah, I'm being EO. He's a timid Mistopheles tiefling warlock who likes to keep his distance from people. His patron's kind of just like the void and nothing. Please stay away. Like the little robot from the last Star Wars. No, thank you.
I'm going to have lots of fun with this.
No, thank you.
Oh, good. Wonderful. Well, all of you have been approached by the wizard Posea to fix a problem that she's having. And we are accepting donations from chat for rerolls. Those rerolls, you can use them for yourselves for any roll of any die, or you can use them for me. If you want me to, if you don't like if I'm rolling high, change it. Universe is yours.
All right.
Ready to begin?
Cool. Yes.
Fantastic. All right, you all are just walking up to Posea's tower. It is very much the stereotypical wizard's tower. It is tall and thin, and like she pulled it straight out of a storybook. The door is closed, and there's no one else around.
I am gonna. Is there an obvious door?
Yes, there's a door right in the middle of the tower.
What kind of scenery is surrounding the tower?
It's a wooded area, quiet, peaceful.
Okay.
She's got a garden outside, pretty flowers.
Are we friendly with this witch or wizard?
She summoned you to the tower to perform some task for her. She's offered at least 1,000 golden reward, maybe more.
Okay, so we don't have like a relationship with her. This is just sort of like a call for adventurers to complete this task.
And as far as I know, you don't have a relationship with each other as well.
Okay.
So it's a
we're all
group
just
of
like
strangers
rushing
approaching
up.
the tower. I mean, unless you want to do something different.
We're all coming from different
What's up?
directions. Just
What's up?
Are you here for the job? For
I got called here. Yeah.
Same.
Chella will get really close to every one of the other characters and like get in their face and be like, "It's nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you.
Back up a little bit.
Back up.
So if we all complete this mission, do we all get the gold?
Or is it split between us? Or is it did she tell you 1,000 gold? She told me 1,000 gold.
Well, I don't know if perhaps it takes all of us, or if she intended it that way. I don't.
I'm really just here for the experience. So, like, if you want my gold, you can have it, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I got called here. I kind of go wherever the wind takes me. So if money's what you want, go for it. But
I'll take that gold.
okay, you can have my gold.
Gold tastes funny.
Gold's nice, but if we have to split it, I'll split it.
Chella will get tired of just standing around and talking, and we'll go up and like, I don't know how a bird can like rap on a door, but like as best as she can, make the loudest knock possible.
And the door immediately swings open. And hovering directly in front of you is a little periwinkle fairy dragon. It cocks its head at you and then it zips around and immediately disappears up a spiral staircase.
I am gonna run after this dragon. I want to be its best friend.
And
Yeah.
Nessa is definitely super curious about this dragon too, so she's going to follow right behind.
Get that thing away from me.
I'll follow as well.
The rest of you like to proceed up the stairs?
Yes.
Excellent. There are no other openings as you go up this staircase. It is a long, long climb. After some cardio, the stair opens up what appears to be near the top of the tower, a very large workshop. Shelves line the walls full of scrolls and magical implements. On one side, there's shelves bursting with magical curiosities, some kind of inventions. And a tall elf is standing there holding a crystal disc marked with a multicolored spiral. And the fairy dragon just comes to sit on her shoulder. Hello, everyone.
Hey there, I like your pet.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. We have already had 2 donations specifically that want Matt to roll on the wild magic table. So Matt, you will be rolling twice. Go ahead and just roll percentile. I have it pulled up over here.
I was going to ask, should I just pull it up or okay, you'll take care of it.
Fenway's got it.
Just don't get 7 or 8.
You know,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Happens here. That's nice. which saving throws is a good job, and then I get a 19.
19.
We'll follow that up with 44.
19 and 44. Okay. So for 19, you cast Grease centered on yourself.
Oh my God, no. Prestidigitate, prestidigitate, prestidigitate. Get that off me.
I want to imagine you cast that right as you like are at the top of the stairs and you fall down a few stairs and then you have to climb. And then 44 is for the next minute. You can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action for on each of your turns.
Nice.
So I'm going up the steps, little tiefling falling behind you guys, like keeping his distance, and then Grease, and it just falls from the sky. It doesn't like come out of my pores or anything gross like that.
No, but we did get another donation that is for anyone at random. So do you guys mind if I just roll a d6 and then whoever according to the screen is that right?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it at random.
It is a 5, so that means Jessica.
Magic table's your favorite.
I don't
I'm
know
glad
how
somebody likes it.
how the fighter is gonna cast magic. I don't know, but go ahead and roll some percentile, and I'll tell you what it does.
Very magical
Okay. That's a 22.
All right. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Good luck with that.
I might want to have to re-roll because I won't cast spells.
Yes.
Go ahead and re-roll because that doesn't.
Wow, another 2. 26.
Okay. An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
That's super alarming if you're
Cool.
a skeleton.
Yeah, this is the first Specivisor I've had on me in a while.
This tower is pretty weird.
Okay.
I don't know if I.
What's wrong with this
Apologies.
tower?
This tower is a little unstable.
I'd like to do a
Lately.
perception check with my eyeball.
Yes, I think you absolutely should do that.
All right, so let's see.
What are you looking for?
16
looking around?
plus 3, so 19. Yeah, I'm just because I have this eyeball that has suddenly appeared on my forehead. I'm just looking around. You know, what extra can I see in this room? I guess I'm looking to see if I should be on guard for any magical effects that might be a little more painful than these.
I mean, this place is bursting with
Is this what it looks like when a fighter does an Arcana check?
It's gotta be.
Loop,
Everything's bursting with magical energy. She's got like a chemistry set going on in one corner that looks like questionable. You have no idea what any of the stuff in the other corner does. It's stuff that she's built herself. So
Okay,
that's
so I'm
probably
chill.
risky, but nothing imminent.
Okay. I'll stand down.
I ask her, can I go look at your magical items while we talk?
At a safe distance.
Okay, no
Actually,
touching.
it's everything's a little bit wired, as it were. We've been having some trouble with this, and she shows you this disc that she's holding. It's a crystal disc with a spiral going through it, going from copper to blue to green to gold.
Ooh.
I'm gonna reach out to poke.
We will,
I definitely want to examine that.
yes.
I want to walk up really closely to her, look deep into her eyes, and examine that.
What do you think? I made it myself. Oh, hello.
Interesting. It's interesting. Where are you from originally?
That would be quite a long story. I don't really know you that well. Do you all know each other?
I'm gonna catch up, get the grease off me, and then use my free teleport to teleport upstairs, and then just kind of stand in the doorway, not all the way in there. And then I'm going to continue to prestidigitate because it's so much grease. Hope they're happy.
We just met, but you called us all here for a reason.
Yes. Apologies, I was distracted by the grease and the eye. Fascinating. sorry. Anyway, yes, I have lately been very interested in making little worlds, little pocket universes, just to see if I can, experimenting with elemental power and elemental magic. But something's going wrong here. And you see in the spiral, it goes from copper to blue to green to gold. And the green portion of the spiral seems to be bleeding out into the copper, into the copper and into the blue and the gold.
Sorry, which one's bleeding?
It's bleeding into the green is bleeding into the blue and the gold.
Ah, okay. I'm like, the DM has repeated this information twice now. It seems
but I
like
did
it's
say
important.
it differently 3 different times. So
You did?
I did.
No!
I messed up.
Oh, you messed up. Okay, I thought it was a trick.
Viable narrator.
But I'm also fallible. Something's gone a little bit wrong. There's some uncontrolled growth, some kind of unrestrained energy that seems to be centered in this spot, and none of my workings from out here seem to be doing anything. So I was hoping to get a couple of brave souls who might be willing to go to the source and see what the problem is.
You want us to go in there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm down.
I mean, sure.
How brave of souls were you looking for? Like a 1 to 10, how brave somebody would need to be. And when you say brave, you mean brave, no foolish in there at all?
Brave or greedy or resourceful, or I suppose you could have a couple of different attributes. It doesn't have to be brave. I was trying to be complimentary, but that's not.
Greasy, what about greasy?
It could work.
See?
I don't know what you're facing.
I'm all good and greasy. I'm ready to go.
But I am offering 1,000 gold each. So.
Oh, each.
That's
well, when you put it that way.
You see, you are brave. It just takes the right incentive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anything we should know about this pocket universe before we head in there?
It's based off the elemental power. But other than that, I don't really know.
You wouldn't
these
have
things
to.
kind of, once you give them life, they make their own life, and they go off in their own directions, and then I study it. But this one, it's been obscured by this energy for quite a while. I don't know what to expect in there.
Ms. Posea, I'm feeling a bit nervous about this on account of I'm just a simple fighter, and all I have on me is my sword and my scimitar, and I don't know if this is dealing in magic and sorts. I don't know if I'd be of good assistance here.
I would say you might be the safest. There are certain to be life forms in there that are livelier than they should be, and they might need your protection, and
okay.
I can't take responsibility for the way that magical items behave in this world.
Okay, well, I'll just say I'll stand in front to take the hits and stuff, but you magic folk, you need to be doing the touching.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
So these worlds that you make, does anyone ever come back from them, or is this like a one-way kind of thing?
No, I have this portal here, and she gestures to a mirror that begins to glow, and you're welcome to go on through. You can't go back this way, but there should be an exit in the center of the disc. So if you just have to make your way there, and there's a portal. I do have I believe I installed some kind of guardian inside. So if you meet them, they'll be able to help you.
Oh, help.
They could get you out.
How many of these worlds have you successfully made?
How do you measure success?
Is this one successful?
Fair.
Not yet. That's why I need your help. With your help, it'll be wildly successful, hopefully.
Well,
So-
magic is magic is magic. We should do it.
That's true.
I got a question. So I think I may be just a bit slow here, but we have this disc. What is it for?
So the disc is is the world. So you're going to go through this mirror, and then you will be in the disc.
We'll be
And
in the
you'll have-
disc.
Yes, you'll need to tell me what's wrong with it and fix
Why the
it.
green is getting down over to the blue and to
Yes.
the okay. Okay, I
Yes.
guess I'm just gonna have to say okay because I still don't understand, but okay.
I just go, it's okay, stick with me, and I just kind of link arms with you.
Oh, hi. Oh, you feel good. I feel a strange some sort of connection to you. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's awesome. I like you too.
I'm going the wrong way. This way.
Okay, yeah, I know it's weird.
Do we have a way to contact you?
Oh no, I haven't been able to penetrate that world since the energy surged, so I'm afraid you're on your own. This is why I'm offering quite so much gold.
Well, and you said there was a guardian, right?
Yes, if you can find them. I don't know what form they're taking at this point, but if you can find them, they would be definitely very helpful.
What do they answer to? Just guardian?
Yes,
Okay.
unless they've named themselves. I don't know. I let them do that. if they choose.
Any idea what this guardian might look like?
They were just energy when I implanted them. They're just
So
magical
just
force.
energy that will look like how it wants. All right, that doesn't sound too bad.
We have another wild magic for Jessica.
For me?
Yes.
Ah! Okay.
Yeah.
I think they liked the eye.
How long does the eye stay on me?
It's just
Okay.
for a minute.
Minute.
Also, we have one for Emily as well.
Oh boy.
So go ahead, both of you roll percentile and then tell me what you get.
This is
81.
All right.
84.
81 and 84. So Jessica, 81, you get to take one additional action immediately, which
Oh.
you're not taking action. So go ahead and re-roll that. As 84.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
88.
Yes. So you cast fly on one random creature within 60 feet of you. So go ahead, roll, or Kailey can tell you how to do that. But for Emily, each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 of necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage. However, you haven't taken any damage yet. So everyone here is going to take 1d10 of necrotic damage.
No.
Just add those as temp HP so that you get the benefit.
That would be
Oh,
nice.
We also have one for Julia now.
Oh no.
Who I blame for this D10 of necrotic damage I'm currently taking. I look right at the necromancer.
It
Kailey,
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
should
Wait,
I roll a
Jess, what was
6
the-
for the if I cast fly on someone else in the room?
Yeah, roll a 6.
Okay, that's a 4.
Percentile dice is
Is that
16.
Julia?
Okay. I think that is Julia.
Am I allowed to add a domain dice to my percentile roll?
No.
Oh, no.
Actually, that's up to Kailey. However, Julia, you regain 5 hit points for the next couple rounds. So
And you're
you get-
flying.
Oh,
and you're flying.
great. So I'm still kind of hooked arms with this skeleton fighter, and I'm just start floating upwards.
We're getting out of
Like,
the
oh god, oh god. Yeah, wait. So
Jelly
how much
right
now.
necrotic
Did I
damage
do
did
that?
take?
Did I don't it's the room. It's not me.
So I would better go.
I just
I
Oh.
don't know what I. Yeah. That's,
My eye's gone. I like
should
this.
I roll the
Temporary, I
D10?
didn't know.
first, I get blasted with necrotic damage, and now you're just sitting there, kind of hovering.
I mean, I
Interesting.
did
Interesting.
lose about 5 necrotic damage and then regain that. So
how
yeah,
convenient.
it does seem a
How
little
convenient.
suspicious.
Yeah. It's a whole
Um,
spell slot for me to fly. I need those. I'm a warlock.
I feel attacked, so I'm gonna zoom through the mirror. Bye. I'll see you all in there.
I'll escape this pocket dimension
Just
to get away from
Superman
the
through it.
awkwardness. All right.
Everyone heads
No.
through the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Before we go, yeah, I'm real sorry about that. Let's all just huddle up real quick. You know, I believe everyone here can do it. I'm gonna cast Aid, 3rd level, and bump everyone's hit points up by 10.
Oh yeah, I
Nice.
love clerics.
Your hit point max increases by 10, and your current hit points also increase by 10.
Wow.
Yeah, real sorry about that. Don't know why that happened. I feel real bad.
Do I heal back? Do we heal back?
So you just get 10 extra ones.
You get you can go up by 10 and heal by 10, but you'll still be 5 under your new max.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Can we just do 10 hit points to make it easy? Or 10 temporary hit points?
Sure. I'm always down
I
for easy
did
math.
already Superman through the mirror, so
It just makes it easier to heal you because it increases the cap.
I got in the
Oh,
huddle,
I
but
see,
not
okay.
too tight
Yeah.
in the huddle.
I'm gonna follow the necromancer through the portal.
Yeah.
Although I kind of poke the mirror before I go through it.
Feel that buzz of magical power.
I'm just gonna straight up walk right through it very casually because I trust that this is magic and I know magic.
Quietly shuffle behind the group through the mirror.
It can't be any worse than this greasy tower. So I'll like back up a little bit and then get like a little run and then try and get through feet first. I'll attempt that.
Ooh, we got one for me.
Ooh.
I got 76.
Ah.
What do I do?
Sheep.
No, I glow with a bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of me is blinded until the end.
Oh!
So I come
Nice.
through the portal and I'm just blinded.
So glad I don't have
Cello
eyes now.
there. Well, what's going on here?
you come in after me and I go, oh man, you got shiny. I just still kind of fly.
Oh, where's
How long does fly last?
I think it's an hour.
That's awesome. Chaos. Perfect. Wonderful. So as you all make your way
10
through the
minutes.
portal-
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, that's slightly better.
We like wait 10 minutes and look away from her.
As you're avoiding, Fenway, remind me your character's name one more time.
Chella.
Chella. As you guys are avoiding looking at Chella, like you're avoiding looking at the sun, you feel the air. It's strangely balmy. Snow is still on the ground, but there's a warm, damp quality to the air. It smells of green glowing things, and normally this would be very pleasant, but here, in a place that feels like it's supposed to be frozen, it's unsettling. And looking across the fields, you see sheep. Very large, very, very large, fluffy sheep. And they are struggling in this new climate. The melting snow has revealed slippery rocks and treacherous ice patches, and these sheep seem like they're somehow out of their element. And the fields go as far as you can see. You think you see shadows of fence posts in the distance.
Now that I'm here, can I like tell, hey, I'm in this world? Because we had like a top-down view when we're looking at the mirror, right? Can I kind of figure out hey, this must have been the green and that must have been the blue, or am I just
Sure,
in a new
roll.
world?
You can do survival, or I'll give you Arcana for this.
All right,
Also,
cool. I
it's
appreciate
your
that.
idea of what the magical is.
9 plus some number.
While he's doing that, I'm
right,
gonna
14.
Oh, go ahead.
14? Yeah, you remember from looking at the disc, the outermost edge was the blue edge.
I go up to the sheep. How far are they?
They're pretty far in the distance. You can't really tell because you know they're big, so that perception might be, but they're pretty far in the distance.
Okay.
Can I, because I'm an Aarakocra, can I start flying and tie a rope to what's your character? Mary? Mary's can I tie a rope to Mary and start flying along so she has a little bit of help and isn't like struggling as much?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a Mary balloon.
Yes.
That's so funny. Where do you guys want to go?
I'm gonna fly towards the sheep.
Everybody else just following?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? We're all
Yeah,
this together now.
Yeah, if they're heading that way, New World, I'll stay behind, like 10 feet, but still follow.
As you enter into the snowy fields proper, you see a sign. Does anyone speak giant?
No.
I'm just a
No.
simple skeleton girl.
Okay, so there's going to be
Speak
big
celestial.
sign that you don't see that looks like runes and shapes, but there is in common you just see frost giant fields.
Ooh.
It's just a sign.
Wait, Frost Giant what now?
Fields.
Fields.
What time of day is it right now? Are we in daytime?
The sun is up and it's well lit, but I'm not sure. You're not sure that it ever sets.
Okay.
I didn't know frost giants looked like sheep.
Oh yeah, me neither. So this seems a bit abnormal, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, maybe this is what it meant by blue was bleeding into green. Maybe the frost giants became sheep.
Oh. Oh. I feel like something's smiling at me right now. So maybe some arcane trickeries happening and things are getting turned into other things. Do you think it's supposed to be snowing here?
Maybe not.
Do you think like we're gonna be sheep?
Do you
Oh.
think this is the food for the giants?
Oh, I once knew a guy named Phil, and when he crossed over a certain threshold, he turned into something else, and it was magic. So I don't think I should be stepping over there.
What happens if you fly over there?
Can
I guess there's one way to find out.
I perception check or nature check, Viv? Like, how skeletal are we talking? Are you clearly skeletal, or like you say you wrapped up? Like,
Upon close inspection, you would see that I am indeed a skeleton, but I'm like, I'm a fighter in full armor, so you wouldn't, unless you were like peeking under my hood, see that, or you might think it's a mask, you know, like a skull bone mask, but I mean, I'll freely give that information.
are you a skeleton?
Oh yeah, you could tell.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
How could you, usually people don't get it right away, because they cover it up, on account of it scares people.
You're fine.
You're a bit scary too, so you're in good company.
Don't be ashamed. I scare people too, and I'm just
Me
still
too.
Not even a monster. Fine, okay.
We're a scary bunch though, that Nessa. You're a mighty good looking one over there.
I'm probably the best one as she strokes her long hag-like stringy hair. Greasy from being in the swamp all day long.
Greasy bunch.
Greasy bunch.
Did he cast grease on your hair too, or are you a he or a she?
Oh, I produce this naturally, darling.
I'm actually wearing a wig myself, so I'll rake through my wig.
Yes.
So who's gonna fly over to the sheep field and see if they turn into a sheep?
Are we too far away to do any investigation at all? Are we close enough to the sheep?
Have we been walking towards the sheep during this time?
Who would mind being a sheep the least? Personally, I really
That's
don't
up to
want to
you.
be a sheep. So if somebody wouldn't mind, I say they should go try it out first, if that's the case.
Look, all I have is my armor and my sword, so I can't be going and turning into a sheep.
Fair enough.
I mean, we're already flying. I don't mind. Or at least getting close enough to do an Arcana check.
And we have another donation for my wild magic for me, so we'll
And
see
then
how that
polymorph into a sheep.
That'll probably
Yes.
what happens, and then you'll all like, freak
You
out.
just leave.
Absolutely.
My hair falls out, so I guess that means my feathers fall out. So
Speaking
now I'm
of
just
hair.
a featherless bird.
Okay. Yeah.
You can still fly?
Whoa! That's disturbing. I've never seen a bird without feathers before like that.
Neither have I.
Did I do that? I'm sorry.
Are there any plants around here? Just throwing it out there.
You see some plants. You
Just
see
some snow.
It's mostly snow, but where the snow is melted, you're seeing grass kind of start to like struggle.
Can I take my druid craft and make some fake feathers?
Yes, please. I would. Yes, I think I would like to help Nessa with this.
Go for it.
We have another one for Jessica from with love from the Dungeon Run fans.
Oh, you. All right.
Oh, wild magic.
Here we go. That's a 6 and a 6. 6.
Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
I choose the sheep.
Sheep.
You're gonna kill the sheep.
I choose the sheep.
How many sheep are there? They're more than 5.
Yes, it's they're herds.
Yeah.
Can I lightning into the sheep? Kailey.
Describe how that happens.
I go, uh-oh, nope. I'm feeling rattling. That's never a good sign. And it'll just come out of me and shoot forwards into the sheep. Oh no.
Just hear in the distance. the sheep start to you see like smoke kind of like rising and spiral.
I don't like
They're
this.
Singed, but
I
they
don't like this. I want to go home.
damaged as you think that they should be.
They're not as damaged as you think.
No, it doesn't seem to have like it definitely shocks them, and their wool is a little bit singed, but it doesn't behave like normal wool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like these sheep.
Can someone go over there already? I'm feeling fed up with this magic stuff that's happening.
Can I just use Thorn Whip and just like pull one closer? Are we within 10 feet?
10 feet? Not yet. But you can get within 10 feet.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
guys are
fly
probably
within 10 feet.
30 feet at this point.
Me and
They're
my
huge.
fake feathers. I'm gonna keep flying towards
Okay, yeah. So I created some. I didn't even roll. I created some green feathers out of the grass.
I'm a green bird now.
That's much more pleasant.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So you're flying across. You see these sheep. They're still slipping in the slush, getting their silvery wool caught on rocks and all sorts of other things that seem to be freshly exposed. You've never really seen sheep like this before. And some of them, yes, are still like a little bit singed from the lightning that came out of nowhere. But they just look like sheep that are very big with weird wool.
I land on top of one of them.
Weird.
You?
I'm still hovering about 10 feet above them if I'm able to.
Yeah, my rope is 50 feet, so you can hover as closer as far as
Keeping an eye on things.
I'm like staring at the back side of one of them.
Dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm sorry, what?
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. I can probably do that. Maybe. Oh, that's a pretty decent roll. That is a 20, dirty 20.
Nice. Okay.
And there's another donation for
No.
wild magic for me, so let's roll that too.
Let's see what happens.
53.
More lightning on the sheep.
I am immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
Let's take advantage of that
Ooh,
somehow.
yes.
Now
the
we can't
only
get drunk with
underage
these sheep.
one.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
You
I'll stay just far away enough from the sheep where I don't have to smell like singed sheep. Thank you. I do not
and
want
Chella,
that.
as you land on the sheep, you are immediately blasted back with some kind of arcane energy, and it hurts. You take 12 points of damage.
Okay. Is that did that get affected by the saved dexterity, or was that just in general? Okay.
Get affected
Alright.
by the same-
Wow. Okay.
So we just see her get like zapped back from this sheep when she
From
tries
the
to
sheep,
land.
and it like kind of drags the Mary balloon back a little bit too, and the sheep wool is crackling with some kind of blue energy.
I didn't do that. I
Guys,
didn't do that this time.
I
These are
get even
painful
farther
sheep.
back away from the sheep at that point.
Yeah, I try to pull you back up with the rope.
Also, we got a wild magic for Goldie.
I dropped it. 5 and a 10. 15.
Okay. Let's find out what you did. Yeah, for the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Nice.
What? You guys all get cool stuff. Lightning and glowing and flying around. I get grease.
Well, I'm gonna make some. Can I make some food? Can I make some good berries? Can we heal up a little bit? Can we
Sure.
get some goodness going?
Ooh, good berries.
Good berries.
That's really good.
I'm gonna make 10 good berries because I can make a max of 10 good berries. I'm gonna distribute these good berries. Can I try to get a sheep to eat a good berry and see what happens?
Yes.
Okay, so I gave everybody good berries. Everybody gets a good berry each, I guess. I'm trying to count how many people are in this. Yes, everybody
Oh,
get
good
one.
berry up to me.
And so like I have a handful left over and I walk over to the sheep and I stare the sheep in the eyes. I get really close and I'm like, you're
She
not
looks
as
down
good
at you.
looking as me. And then I put the berries underneath the sheep's mouth and I'm like, try this.
Roll an animal handling check.
I got a 16 plus 6.
That sheep is so grateful. He just like, and it's so big. It's so much bigger than you are. And you just hear it underneath, like, but it's almost like a purr from where you are.
Cat sheep.
And it just like kind of like boops you.
Do I get hurt by the boop or is this a harmless boop?
It was a harmless boop. Touches you just its nose.
It was just a cute thing.
Why did the sheep like you?
They're dangerous, but they're adorable. They're like Pokemon or something. I feel it. I get you.
I can do this thing with my mind that like might help. I don't know. And Chet's gonna walk up like kind of close to one of the sheep and with his ghostwise halfling telepathy try to talk to it. If it shares a language, so either common halfling or deep speech.
What do you say?
Sorry, I normally like ask for permission before doing this, but you don't seem like you can talk. Can you talk? Or like, hi, I'm Chet.
Nah.
Okay, no, yeah, just kidding.
So
never mind.
I'm gonna fly down a little closer, still kind of keeping some distance from the sheep, but can I do an Arcana check to see like are the size or the elemental effects of the sheep kind of from any sort of disc spillage, I guess?
Great language, love that. Sure.
Okay. That is a 13 plus 5, so 17.
So you get a sense of abjuration magic from the sheep's wool, and it seems to be very localized to just the wool. It's very, very conductive magically.
Interesting. So I kind of look over to Nessa and everyone else, and I relate this information. So it looks like their wool is conductive, but just through abjuration magic.
How's it? What the? Hana?
Mm.
Abjuration? What's that?
DM.
It's protective. It's
Okay.
protective properties.
Oh, okay. So it's like a woolly shield then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, so what do we do now?
These sheeps are protected, right? That means they're like guarded. So we're looking for the guardian, right? So we find out who's protecting the sheep, and so we could be close here. I think we have a lead.
Maybe the guardian tried to make them protected from the frost giants. They didn't like seeing the sheep get eaten up.
Well, you guys didn't turn into sheep when you went over there.
We tried.
So, perhaps we should just take a look around, cross the field.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to my new favorite sheep friend and I'm gonna go, where's your owner? Where is your owner? Does the sheep do anything?
Oops, you for more snacks.
Oh. Can I just keep my new pet sheep with me during this?
You could try and convince the sheep to walk with you.
Okay, I have so high animal handling. I'm going to totally try to convince this sheep to be my new pet.
Roll another animal handling check for that.
Oh, yes, yeah.
How many good berries do you have?
19 plus.
Yeah!
Yay!
The sheep starts to just follow you wherever you go.
All right, I'm going to call you Bessa, and you are going to be my friend. And we are both going to be very good looking together, okay? Okay, Bessa, let's go. Let's go. We're going to start walking. So I start walking, I guess, across the field with Bessa.
That was easy. I knew it was like Pokemon.
You guys just crossing the field, or?
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna try to explore and take a look, like keep an eye out for what could possibly be the guardian.
I just start shouting out, "Guardian!"
There's no signpost saying, this way is this town, this way is the swamp, this way is the pond, right?
All you see are sheep, lots and lots of sheep, lots and lots of snow, and melting snow. It still feels really surreal for something that's called the frost giant fields. And then in the distance, you just see those fence posts.
I have another idea.
Oh, you said there were shadows at the fence post, right?
Shadows
And
of
you see the shadows of the fence post. Yeah, you just see it like.
Of the fence post. Okay, I imagine we're probably heading towards that then. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I make a snowball?
You absolutely can make a snowball.
Fabulous. I would like to hit EO with the snowball.
I would like to make a snowball.
No.
Hit him in the head.
I have an AC of. See if you can hit that 13.
We have one reroll available so far.
Wait, please
in
burn
case you
all
need it.
these rerolls on hitting me with a snowball. See if you can hit that.
We have
13.
two rerolls.
2 rerolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
Oh, you gave me with that snowball.
Yes.
And then I pressed to digitate all the snowball off, and I assume that was the snowball bombing more likely because you air snowballing me from above.
No,
Or is it just to the face? Oh,
just to the face.
even better. All right, so I take a snowball to the face and press to digitate that off, and I have an idea. If the guardian was guarding the sheep.
We have another donation for Wild Magic for, and I quote, greasy Matt.
My character is greasy. All right. The EO. I'm not greasy. Thank you very much.
Go ahead and roll.
I do want to say, I want to ask Kailey, my flying's probably stopped at this point, right? If it's
Yes,
10
I think
minutes.
it's been more than 10 minutes.
Okay, so I fall into the snow and then I start making merry angels.
Love it.
I got an 86 on that.
Okay. You cast mirror image. So now there are 4 of you.
I start looking at my reflections and just like dusting myself off and represtidigitating where that snowball was and just, yeah. Using them more like mirror image, vanity mirror images is what I'm using them as. Yeah.
How long does your image last?
Oh.
I'm gonna pull it
A
up.
minute?
That's not a spell I actually have, so I have to
1 minute.
look it up.
A minute?
A
Okay.
A minute, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I look at myself for a minute, and then I'll take the last 15 seconds to have backup me's, and then I'll do a little Michael Jackson because I'm EO. I'll do a Captain EO move for y'all. Yeah. And then, so the Guardians are trying to guard these sheep. I'm gonna try something real quick. Oh no, these sheep are in danger. Somebody come and protect all these sheep.
Ooh.
Roll a performance check.
I'm good at that. I think.
Roll 2 actually. 1 for the Michael Jackson dance.
Can I assist him?
I'm about
Or-
to use like all these domain dice on this.
Can I assist by throwing a rock?
I'm going to use the domain dice.
Sheep. Sure.
Yes.
Roll to hit though.
Worth it. All right. So my first performance was
I gotta find it. Hold on.
13 for first performance, 18 for second performance.
19. You have advantage on the second one,
Oh, dope.
so you don't have to use the domain dice.
Sorry. Oh, he's gonna add. Oh, now I'm making him put it back. I feel bad. I'm making Jake work. Put that domain. Oh, it's blink. There it is.
There you go.
Oh,
All right, cool. Yeah. So the 18 was still the best one. 14 and 18.
So everybody gets 1d4 bardic inspiration
Ooh.
for the Michael Jackson dance.
Yes.
Because why not? So other than
Yes,
that, no
I'm
effect.
just another part of me. Oh.
So you guys are just walking across the field with Bessa.
No guardians came out when they shouted for one.
Nothing so far. The rock that you threw, Chella, just goes bink off the sheep, and there's that same force of like bluish, almost arcane energy.
Huh.
Just blasts the sheep barely notices.
Huh.
I think it's a fly.
I as we go, I want to take out a dagger and just try to shear a bit of the wool off of a sheep to see what happens.
Is it Bessa or is it a new sheep?
A new sheep. I'm not gonna cut up our friend here.
I'm just looking over to make sure that you're not.
Roll like a dex check or something.
Okay. Natural 20.
And you just, and a good chunk of it comes off. You get a little bit of a spark of that arcane blowback, but not too bad. And like you like twist it and like makes this really like pretty silver thread.
Makes a pretty silver thread, huh? Huh.
Roll 20, you get to do that for sure.
Seems like this could be woven into some pretty tough armor.
Or a scarf.
Or a scarf. An impenetrable scarf. Huh. All right, well, I'm not going to sit here and shear a bunch of sheep and weave myself a scarf, so let's keep going.
good to know though.
Yet.
You're just trucking across the
Yeah,
field?
I'm
Anybody
still
wanna
every
do
so
anything else?
often going, Guardian.
Guardian? Guardian?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, snap.
Does anybody have like a flare or something that can shoot up into the sky?
Oh, it's my voice that only booms. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to thaumaturgy your voice, but if it's my voice, no.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of my own voice, so I wouldn't want to do that anyway.
Guys, I can make a flame.
Yeah, can you do a flame? Like a firework?
I don't have a flame or a flare, but I can I have a thing that I can do that I can deal radiant damage, and it makes this big like radiant boom thing.
Oh, okay. So, Chella. All right, I'm gonna throw this bit of sheep wool into the sky. Can you just go ahead and hit it, and then maybe a big flare will happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a ranged attack too, so yes.
Great. So I'm gonna I'll wrap it around like a clod of wet mud or a stone or something so that I can actually throw it.
Okay.
So it's just like poof, foot above my head. And yeah, I'll just toss it up.
Hold
Okay.
Hit.
I gotta find a d20.
My tiny wad of wool.
Oh, miss.
22.
Good.
Okay. Do you need me to do damage?
Sure.
Okay. I do 10 damage.
Okay, and you're casting.
I'm not casting anything. I'm a sun monk, so it's basically like my radiant sunbolt thing that I get for my class.
Okay, so you see at first that strike, and it's that blue shielded almost bubble of arcane energy that you recognize from the wool, and then that golden blast of radiant energy, and it just it looks kind of like a firework. It's very, very loud and bright.
Whoa, that's so much better than what I started to do. And you look over at Mary and you notice there's just kind of like a prestidigitated neon sign that just spells Guardian ?
So yeah, if that doesn't work, I don't know what is going to work.
I can thaumaturgy a noise, but it can only be 3 times louder than I am, and I'm not very loud, so.
Are you guys walking and talking while this happens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would say you've reached the fence at this point.
Okay.
Looking down the fence, do we see whether it like curves or ends in either direction?
So what you see is that it actually just is a straight line across. But it's not really just a fence. It's just fence posts. There's no fence in between.
Oh, interesting. Are they wood posts?
Maybe. They're huge. They're giant sized.
there's
And then there's
space.
even 2 that are even
But is there space in
taller.
between the wood posts to like walk through?
There are.
All right,
And
so
there's
I'm
a
gonna.
taller.
Can I lean down to Nessa?
Nessa?
All right, Nessa. So I got a job for you, okay?
Nessa, I thought you were Nessa.
I'm
Nessa.
sorry, Bessa. I forgot my own name. I'm gonna say Bessa. Bessa, I want you to get real close to this fence because I think you're gonna be safe. And I'm gonna try to gently nudge Bessa.
Oh God.
Just towards the opening between the fence posts.
I
You're
do
gonna
one
have
of
to roll
these.
another animal handling check for this one.
Roll what?
Another animal handling.
20. Wow.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Cool.
Holy crap.
The druid is good with animals.
Use these dice more often. Shoot.
Who would have thought?
Essa has a moment of, and then she trusts you. You give her snacks. So she just kind of like moves towards the fence, like pokes her nose out of it. Like she looks like she's doing something wrong, and she knows she's not supposed to be doing it.
But nothing happens.
Nothing happens. And she goes actually through what looks like actually 2 or taller posts, where with the gate posts, as opposed to just regular fence posts. But once again, there's nothing between the posts. It's totally open air. And actually through the gate posts, they're spilling all this kind of greenery. looking across the fence or through the fence, you see this beautiful meadow. It's all over green. It's like a riot of weeds and vines and just vibrant green and growth. And some of that growth has started to spill out through the gateposts. It's totally choked the gateposts themselves with clinging vines, and it's starting to spill out into the frost giant field. And the sheep immediately, Bessa she does it, and then she just comes right back.
Good job, Bessa. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Have a berry.
I'm pretty good with colors, and that seems like that green stuff that was bleeding into the blue and the gold on that disc we were looking at earlier.
I guess we're gonna have to find out what the gold is then.
I have a guess, but we'll see.
Would you like to share with the rest of us?
Do you want to know?
If it's bad, no. If it's good, yes.
I can't say if it's bad or good, but maybe a desert, because blue was snow and green was whatever this is, and gold could be sand, maybe.
What would copper be, do you think? What's copper colored?
Maybe it's like a city.
Yeah.
It'd be a city.
Okay. Well, if
so
the green is bleeding, then maybe we gotta get to finding out what's causing that in the middle of the green.
You need a Band-Aid.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe we should
Band-Aid.
go in there and poke the vines. I don't know.
I mean, I can make the vines grow from here, but I don't know how that's going to help us.
I think that's the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Well,
I mean, I could be wrong.
Bessa, we are in a mess now.
I'm gonna try and fly through the gateposts where Bessa went through.
You're able to do that, no trouble. Okay. You do see, since you're flying through this way, you can see down the fence, like a little lean-to, kind of like a ramshackle, but giant sized, very big. And
Small
you see like a
for
sheepskin
giant.
stretching, and a spinning wheel. Maybe some
And
tools.
And it
Empty.
looks
There's
like
no
all
giant in there.
all huge and all. It looks like
All
pretty
giant size.
well made. Not like
I see something. I don't think I
On
see
this side of the
anybody,
fence.
but I think there might be something down there. I don't know.
I poke my head through and I walk through. And I'm like, Guardian?
As you are walking through and you step foot on the vines and the greenery that has spilled into the gate on this before you're able to cross all the way through, one of the vines grabs you.
Oh no.
Okay, we're going to do some druid craft here. Oh, no. Okay, Bessa, you just sit, girl. Okay. All right, I'm going to try to unwrap those vines.
Thank you.
Okay, as soon as you step on the green, same thing.
Oh gosh, Bessa, get help, Bessa, get help.
She eat the vines.
Get help, Bessa, I fed you.
Bessa just looks to the rest of your party like sheep shrug.
Guys, I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Maybe? I don't know.
Actually, let me.
Is
So I
anyone?
can't
Chella.
control these veins.
Another
these vines
tendril comes shooting towards you, and it's got like almost like a succulent, like it's like a sawtooth edge, and it just towards you. That is
oh no. Back
22
up.
to hit.
Let's see.
Yes, that will hit. We also have a wild magic for Goldie,
Ooh.
which may end up helping.
Fireball?
Okay,
Fireball
let's
would be
see.
great.
See, guys, I got an 87.
87. You cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
Okay, Bessa, I'm gonna say.
Should've known.
So yes,
Bessa, I'm gonna save you. I think you're, but you know what? I feel like maybe you're okay. I'm gonna try to save somebody else. Which of you is the shrimpiest? And then I look around. I see EO is the shrimpiest. So.
Oh yeah, shrimpiest. I thought you said strengthiest. Yeah, shrimpiest.
I'm gonna cast on EO, so he can float.
Oh, I fly the hell upstairs as soon as I got it on me.
20 points of slashing damage. To each
guys, I'm not doing so hot.
I'm gonna say everybody roll initiative.
Did you say?
Oh, okay.
Did you say 20, Kailey?
20.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, my dice are rolling well for me too tonight. Rare occurrence.
I roll a natural 20 on initiative. In case anybody wants to
Ooh.
use a reroll.
Ugh.
Let's use a reroll on Kailey.
Yeah, I concur.
Much lower. Okay. And Chet. What do we got?
6.
Chella.
13.
Nessa.
17. Oh my God.
Mary.
12.
Vive.
22.
Wow. And Eo.
What's this now?
Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, initiative. Yeah, I guess I'm still there. That's a 12.
Okay, so Vive, it's your turn. So I believe that there are viney tendrils that have grabbed Nessa and Mary, and one has just shot out across the fence at Chella and hurt her badly. What would you like to
They
do?
hurt really bad.
Are they? So, what's the layout of where we are? Who's actually in the vines and who's still on this side with the vines reaching out?
So on this side, you have Nessa and Mary. Chella has crossed beyond the fence, but just on this side of the fence in the massive vines right before you go into the meadow, that's where the vines seem to have congregated, and that's where they've got your two friends.
Okay, so are the vines just on the border, or do they go kind of like deep into the field?
They go all the way into the field. They're indistinguishable
Okay.
from the fields across.
It's like a sea of vines, essentially. Like if we walk
just
into
like
it.
weeds and overgrown tangle.
Okay.
And then it's spilling through the gateposts into these fields here, and that's where your friends were trapped.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm up first?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I just heard Chella yelp in pain, so I'm gonna rush up to her and cut the vine from her.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. That's and remind me, so I will be doing strength plus proficiency to add to my roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
As a fighter, yes.
Yes. Okay, so it's 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll
Yeah.
damage.
Cool. I have a great sword. It is heavy and two-handed.
Good thing you have all those muscles.
So many
Yeah.
All those skeleton muscles. All those veins.
Yeah. So that's a 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack again with my thing that I can do. That's a natural 1.
You can use it.
Use reroll.
Can I?
Oh yeah,
Man.
twice.
Okay. That's terrible. That's a 14
That's it.
to hit.
Now we need another one.
That doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. These are sturdy ass vines.
Yes, they are. And would you like to do anything else?
No, that's it. So she didn't come free from that first slash.
But it is now Nessa's turn. Nessa, you're grappled right now. So
Okay.
you can attack, but you can attack at disadvantage, or you can use a strength or acrobatics check to get out of this grapple.
I'm gonna get out because I have Bessa waiting for me. So I'm gonna roll to get out.
Was Nessa the only one who was grappled?
No, Mary's grappled too.
We
Oh,
also have a
Cello
wild
wasn't
magic
grappled?
For who?
For Emily. For Emily,
What?
Wild magic.
wild magic.
Ah.
I'm grappled. I'm just in the air.
Oh, I thought you were grappled. That's why I went to you. Oh, dang it.
I think I am grappled, aren't I?
No, you were just hurt.
Oh, I'm just really hurt.
Oh.
I
Okay,
have
well, whatever.
7 hit points.
You have what?
7 hit points.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm validated. I would have gone after you.
Okay, I got a 7, so I'm gonna assume that I did not escape.
69.
All right, hold on. We also got one for Julia, with the message of 4 sherry pie from your friendly neighborhood baseball player.
Thank you, Blue Stork.
You said 69, Emily?
Yes.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
Yes! I'm flying and invisible.
It does end when the creature attacks or casts a spell.
Oh, I might just hang out up here and be invisible then. Sorry, guys.
What'd you get, Julie?
I got all zeros.
Oh, okay.
So
I
100?
think that one. Hold on.
I'm holding out for flumps.
So you regain
Yes.
all expended sorcery points. So go ahead and re-roll that one because you're not the sorcerer.
Yeah. That's a 46.
You cast levitate on yourself.
Woo!
Useful.
You are
Go for
now
it.
invisible and levitating.
Huh.
Welcome to the club.
Wait, I'm invisible?
And levitating, yes.
Good thing
Is that
Kailey
for how
planned
long?
for us to be off the rails here.
Does that break the grapple?
Levitate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
There's
Okay.
just kind of like vines I'm imagining around an invisible thing that's
It's like floating
And
a
then,
little
and
bit
then it
higher.
started to kind of lift, and the vines would kind of like go with you for a second. They're like, "Wait."
I wish the vines were talking and they literally made those noises.
They do.
Yes.
magical vines.
That's amazing. You rolled a 7, Nessa.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that does not break the grapple.
What?
So you are still all wrapped up in a tendril, but you are invisible.
Bessa, can you see me? Bessa, go get help, Bessa.
The sheep. I feel like is roll an animal handling check to make sure Bessa's not like peace out. Bye.
Okay.
Hey, she's got armor.
18. Why am I only rolling high on animal checks?
Bessa's here for you.
18 plus
She's
6.
providing moral
Druid.
support. She is ready for you. She might not dive into the frame, or she might. I don't know. We'll see.
Snap. We open my
Anger
fa-
the
yes.
sheep.
Domain dice back.
Okay, so who's next? I believe that is Mary.
Okay, can I reach down to the vines and try to attempt shocking grasp? Is that something I can do?
Yes, I'll say it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
It's an attack. It's a roll. Is it a roll to hit or is it save? for me?
No, I think it's a roll to hit.
Roll to hit, disadvantage, please.
Okay. Okay. 13. What would it be? Is that
Plus
plus
your
Arcana?
spell casting, like attack modifier.
Okay. So that would be a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Unless I can try to like strength, which isn't either my like strong point, like kind of pull against it, but
Is Shocking Grasp a bonus action or an action?
it's a cantrip, so I think that's my action. And if my bonus action could be to try to move, but
Yes. Also, you have to do it disadvantage then because it's a bonus action. So you don't
Okay,
have the
sounds
option
good.
to do that.
So that's a 4. That's not very good.
You're stuck. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's all good.
You're invisible and flying.
Oh,
And your friends are in danger.
kind of.
She's not invisible anymore. She cast a spell.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
So now you're just flying.
Okay.
Say I kind of liked being invisible and flying, but I'll take just flying. Yeah, I'll go ahead and fly up even higher, right above where all that stuff's going down, and Eldritch Blast. Oh.
Get it.
I'm going to use a domain dice for one of those Eldritch Blasts. All right, that's better. So that it was not one. So that is a 17 and a 14.
Is that sorry, you're away from my. Say
Oh,
that one
sorry.
more
17 and 14. I was looking at my dice.
Damage or to hit?
To hit.
It doesn't hit.
17 doesn't hit? Excuse you?
Excuse you.
I wasted my
There's 6
domain
of you
dice.
and you're on level 5.
Should I do another? No.
I
I'll
almost
stop
have the
there.
same amount of hit points as I do my level.
Well,
I
you're a
stay
monk though, hey?
airborne.
What'd you say?
Someone heal the monk.
Anything else you'd like to do? Yeah.
I'm just glad we're in initiative. It really stretches out this 10 minutes of flying. So
Sure does. Fabulous. That is Chet. Next.
Yeah. Chet is going to cast Bless on Nessa, Mary, and one other person. Who wants it? Anybody?
What does Bless do again?
It lets you add a D4 to attack rolls, saving throws, and I think ability check, maybe.
Well, Chella's almost dead, so maybe she needs it too.
Yep.
Okay,
True.
and Chella. Yeah, attack rolls, saving throws, for the next minute. So every time you roll D20, basically add a D4 to it.
Thank you.
And then Chet's gonna back away from the vines.
Okay. And then Chella. It's you. Because I forgot you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I am going to try and attack the vine that is. So we have 2 people who are grappled right now, Mary and Nessa.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to try and attack one of their vines. Even it'll be Nessa, odd it'll be Mary. I got a 6, so it'll be Nessa. I'm gonna try and attack with my radiant blast thing.
Okay.
That is a 19. It doesn't hit?
Whoa!
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
And then
Chella, are you flying?
I am.
Okay.
Can I, so as a skeleton, how much do you weigh, Vive?
I'm wearing full armor. Chainmail, I think. Am I wearing chainmail? Yes. So that weighs 55 pounds plus all my stuff. Does it say in D&D Beyond? Oh, it does. Weight carried is 132 pounds plus my bones, which is probably like
15% of a
80
person's total
pounds.
body weight.
Sure.
So
Okay.
yeah, like 2 hundo.
Okay. Can I, so I can pick up around, just right around that. Can I try and pick up Vive and then
Pick me up, mommy.
can I pick her up and then start flying towards the hut thing?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do that. because she's the
Great.
only one that I can pick up.
Roll a quick strength check just to be safe.
Okay. That is a 17.
Sure.
Okay.
I see we're very close to a goal. If we hit that goal before this round of combat ends, everybody rolls the wild magic table.
Oh, wild magic deal.
Speaking of wild
It wasn't
magic,
hard enough.
speaking of wild magic, we just got one for Jessica and for Matt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh crap, that means we only need 2 more. Everyone's gonna have to roll.
Oh, double, bro. What's going on? Double.
So you're rolling one, Matt. We got one donation for.
All right. Oh, the other one hasn't gotten here yet, but I
Right.
trust everybody in chat to be cool enough that it does.
Come on,
43.
everybody, get on the
I'm-
hype train.
I'm especially vulnerable right now. I'm flying above this over 17 AC. We found out just death
It's over 19.
Over
over
Yeah.
19
Yeah.
AC,
Yeah.
just death tentacle thing. Like,
I feel like that's
yeah.
the DM saying to us, just don't.
Yeah, just don't walk in here.
Mine with an AC higher than 19. Like, just go.
Oh,
You
by
live with
the
the
way,
sheep now.
by the way,
One.
Kailey, my fly speed is 60.
Okay, great. You should be able to get there. It's not that far.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
close to the gate.
I rolled a 43 on the wild magic.
Okay.
Wow,
For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh.
Nice. Get
Okay.
the hell out of here. 18.
18. Okay. You get. You grow a
Oh.
long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which the feathers explode out of your face. I then get mad because you got my feathers.
I'm going to try and sneeze. Going to try and sneeze.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
We just
try
broke
and-
14,000.
Yay! Oh, so there's another wild magic.
Everybody roll. I'll roll.
Everybody rolls.
Roll.
Con, I got a 12 on the Constitution saving throw.
You sneeze.
Yay! And feathers just fall down, and then you just, I guess, Cello would just see them kind of in the wind.
I get really
Her.
sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Crestage.
We'll go Emily,
29.
29. Okay. You
Teleportation.
teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
Right now.
Just teleport
Yes.
all over the place.
How
Free
far away is the
teleporting.
shack?
Like 30 feet. It's within. It's
I
close.
teleport to there and look inside.
All right, mine. So just gonna go in the overlay order. Mine, I get resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Oh.
Wow. Very helpful.
Fancy.
Goldie.
I got a 98.
Okay. You are surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Oh, mother. Who left this on? Who left this music on? Bessa, find out who turned this music on.
Bessa!
She's just singing inexplicably.
I'm just
Singing.
listening to Bessa ba along with the music.
Julia.
I got an 18.
Okay. Also, you also grow a long beard made of feathers.
I'm sorry, it must be contagious.
I get very upset again.
Yeah. No offense meant.
Jessica.
53.
Okay. You are also immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days. And Matt.
That's a 50.
All right, let's see. You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
Oh no, that's awful. Poor
You can cast
mage.
spells, do you?
Can't cast spells.
Wait, let me look at Eldritch Blast real quick. Do I gotta make pew pew noises to do it, or do I just
I
go?
believe so.
So that would be instantaneous.
Does the DM also roll on the wild magic chart?
So I rolled an 87, which I think is fly.
It says
Um,
evocation.
Flying sheep.
yes,
Flying
it
sheep.
is. It is fly. You are correct.
Rolled a 4 on the d6. I think that's Mary again.
It is.
Oh.
So I'm just double flying now. I'm twice flying.
You were levitating before, now you're flying, so you actually have control of it now.
So now you can hover and you're like a helicopter now. Evocation, I just
Helicopter.
think about blasting and I blast, right? It's somatic, I gotta say blast to blast, right?
Somatic is
Somatic is hand,
Oh.
yes.
right? Hand
Yeah.
motions.
Is evocate what's
As long as you don't have a V for verbal,
Has to
then
be
you can
like a
cast
V.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I just think of blasting and I blast. All right. That's
Great.
how yeah, okay.
Nice.
This is what you do.
So you can Eldritch Blast, but if you try and talk, bubbles.
I don't make the air horn noises, that just happens. I got you.
Okay, I've forgotten where we are in initiative.
I
think
just
Chella
went.
and Mary have gone.
I think
And
Nessa's
Chet.
next because Chet went.
Chet went.
Mm-hmm.
And Chet, you teleported
Teleported
Right?
to the shack. Yeah.
to the shack. So you see this beautiful spinning wheel, stretched sheepskin, and some like farming tools, like gardening tools, all frost giant sized. And then we have me. Mons, I'm the monster. It's me all along. So it's gonna go out with that like succulent saw again. Is anyone still within?
Both,
I'm baby bird right now, flying up and away.
So you guys are flying. Io, where are you? You're also flying.
I'm flying.
It should be just Nessa and Mary left because they're both grappled still.
Yeah, I'm trying to fly. I'm
Oh.
doing my darndest.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
You can't leave them.
I'll go back for them.
Here. Okay, so Nessa, it goes for you, and that is a 22 to hit. I imagine that hit.
No, it only.
That is 16 points of slashing damage.
Did that hit? Did it?
It's DM.
21 hits and 23 hits, but 22 does not.
It's only odd numbers. It's a special kind of armor.
Yeah, you know. If the wild magic surge table says I have an AC of 45 now.
Just
I don't
still
know.
hearing
I don't know
this
any of this works.
music.
Yeah.
There's still this music happening. Why is
Acted by the music, and then this
turning
tentacle
off?
comes out like flop. So that happens. And that's all that happens. So it is now
Great. All
back
right.
up to Viv, who's baby bird.
All right, I'm gonna look up at Chella and say, "Hey, look, I know you said you're gonna go back for them, but you're almost dead. Your blood's splattering on my face right now, and it's unpleasant to say the least. So what I think we should do is just go ahead and fly on over there, and I can do the hitting while you grab onto my back or something, and I could just slash them away. Maybe we can make like a big train carrying people."
I guess we can do that. I was gonna go grab Nessa and then throw a rope to Mary because she's already flying.
Well, it's totally up to you, hon, but I'm just worried about you getting hurt, okay?
That's fair. I think I want to try.
Okay, all right,
And
so
then-
just drop me off over there by the hut and I'll keep a watchful eye. Well, the regular eyes will be on you.
Okay. So I'll when I
So I'll basically hold my action. She's right after, or no, she's not right after me. She's down the line. So I'll just hold my action. If anything tries to whap us once I'm dropped off, I will attack.
Okay.
But that's it.
But she's dropping you off in the shack? Or
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
Yeah. And your speed is 60 feet?
Mhm.
Yeah, so I guess, I'm just holding to see what she does.
Nessa.
All
Do an
right.
attack?
Well, you know, I guess now we got some decisions to make, Bessa. We got to decide what we're gonna do. Oh gosh. All right. I'm going to. I'm like no good attacks for this right now. Oh, how ironic! Druid stuck in vines and cannot get herself out.
Oh, the irony.
Oh, the irony. I could heal the vine. I could try.
Seduce it. Seduce the vine.
Is it vine
Could
irony?
entangle the vine, which I don't think would help me more right now. I could create the world's wimpiest fire, which we already know would not help because it's 20. And my druid craft, I guess, is like absolutely totally useless.
Nah, you make that whatever AC it is thing slightly uncomfortable with the fire. I think that's a good idea.
Y'all, they could really use some rerolls here.
Yeah, for real though. For real, we got 3. Come
Oh
on.
man. You know what? you know what we're going to do? We are what if I thorn whip the vine? That's
Yes!
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
Fight thorns with
I'm gonna
thorns.
whip this vine with another vine. That's
Vine
right. That's
violence.
right, you little vine.
Get
I'm gonna
it.
get you with another vine.
I think Nessa's mine is stronger. I try faith here.
Hope.
All right.
Hey, roll to
let's
hit.
See what we get. Okay, that was a 10.
Okay.
Fire.
Have a reroll.
Got 3 of them. Do it.
Do it.
Go ahead.
We need you to get out of this grapple. To move on.
I don't know that these 2d6s are gonna get me to where I need. Throwing it. Oh, I got an 8.
Oh,
Don't
another.
forget, you have bardic inspiration as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
deep
yeah.
right. Although, okay.
And you're blessed.
I'd
You're
rather
right.
you
I'm
do
blessed.
this yourself than us have to
Yeah.
help you do this.
Okay. So we'll pretend. Okay, now I'm doing my D4. That's a 1. That's an extra 1.
Domain dice.
Guys, I used all my good dice rolls. I'm talking to Bessa.
Worth it.
What does
You
bless
did
do?
though. You did though.
Advantage?
So Bess is gonna come try and save you.
Yes!
Yay!
Oh, Bess is a champ.
Bessa, you're my only love. Forget these other people.
We have
The sheep credit.
We have 2 rolls.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. 12. Wait, 12 plus 4. Which is
What
4.
are you rolling for?
Do I get another 4 on my
No,
sheet?
Bess is coming to get you out. She's coming for you. So she rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So you just do, she just goes, "Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum." And then she just like jumps into the fray, and she's huge, and her wool starts to like crackle and surge, and the vines start to come apart, and the energy just blows them back, and the tendril just and shrinks back. Mary
Bessa
and
the
Nessa,
guardian?
roll a quick perception check for me.
Okay.
We also have 2 wild magic surges for Julia.
Oh no. Okay.
That was
Perception.
21 for me.
Oh, 17 for me.
For perception, 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nessa, you notice during all of this wild, amazing sheep rescue, there's a glow, an answering glow of blue coming from the gatepost through the vines, like something is struggling to activate, but can't because it's choked in vines. But when Bessa's wool sparked, the gatepost sparked.
The
Mm.
gate
And then
what?
Bessa has
Sorry.
grabbed you in her mouth and is galloping away towards the shed with your friends.
Bessa, you did good. good girl. I'm gonna make you some more berries. Good girl.
Julia, do you want to roll those two?
Yeah, so that's a 53 and a 73.
Okay. So you also are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
Okay.
Apparently.
Guys, we need to do some major betting in the next tavern we get to.
Yes. And then 73 is, oh no. A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Oh.
I can't pick, man. I'm gonna do just a straight up and down dice roll. I can't do this.
Roll a d8.
What?
Roll a d8.
Okay. That's a 3.
Oh no. That's Nessa.
I'm sorry.
No, Nessa or Bessa?
Nessa.
Good question.
I'm in Bessa's mouth right now, kids.
The druid, not the sheep.
Wait, does that mean that Nessa is poisoning Bessa? Because she's carrying me right now.
You are poisoned. You are not
Oh.
poisonous. Correct?
Important distinction.
I think it's a condition, not a thing.
Yes. Bessa is okay. You're
Guess if
poisoned.
you were poisoned enough, you would be poisonous.
But then you
We're
would
protecting the sheep. The sheep is
I guess
plot
I'm
armor
still
now,
in
'cause I love
Bessa's
her.
mouth, so we're still going for it. I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good right now.
How long? Is she poisoned? You said hours?
1d4.
Yeah, it's 1d4 hours.
Okay. Yes. All right. Sorry, Nessa.
Who rolls the d4?
Roll a d4. It's 1. I figured that's
Oh,
Oh,
best
okay.
case scenario.
That's not bad.
I feel a little nauseous. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Wait, so am I out of the vines too, or am I still stuck?
Bessa was only able to rescue one person, but Chella is on her way and it's her turn.
I am. Okay.
quick
So-
thing.
Yes,
Quick things just to aid you. If you do decide to drop me off, I'll use my wild magic surge to do that teleportation, so you don't have to use as much movement.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you teleport to the place
Safety.
and then I can yes. So I will go back to Mary and I'm going to try and like pick or grab her and try and take her with me.
Okay, I'm gonna say that Mary's helping you here, so we'll look advantage.
Okay.
Right.
And
Assuming
then
you're helping her get out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm flying. I'm still trying to pull against them. So
Yeah.
okay. I got a 20.
She pops free.
I'm also going to use my bonus action to because I can for a bonus action I can use my attack, the ranged one. I'm going to try and radiant divine. I don't think a 10 will hit though.
Doesn't hit.
But I'm just going to use my 60 feet of movement to fly me and Mary and I to the shack.
Perfect.
thank you,
So-
Jella.
That is Mary. Do you want to do anything, Mary?
I mean, I guess I'm out of the vines. I can't. So I take it we're still in combat with the vines.
You're still in initiative, yeah.
Okay.
But you're out of harm's way. At least you guys feel like you are.
Okay. So, is it all right to hold action until I sense danger again?
Yes.
Okay.
So then we have Eo.
You still need help down there. Let's see if I can actually hit some this time. I'm gonna try. I'll back up some more, then kind of lose some altitude, and I'll take a Okay. That is a 26 and a 22.
To hit?
Yes.
They both hit.
Finally, I didn't even have to use the domain dice. All right. And those are both plus 4, 12, 24. 24 altogether.
Fabulous.
Get out of there. Everybody's leaving you for dead.
Well, everybody else is.
Oh, I don't see anything because I still can't talk.
Ah.
Okay, so now it's Chet. Is everybody
So-
else in the little shed, the lean-to?
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
Bessa
so it's
able
just
to
the
go into the
vines.
shed? Because I'm still in Bessa's mouth.
Yeah,
Still
Bessa will
carrying-
put you down.
Okay, so I'm just okay. Cool.
Okay. So I guess Chet's going to duck into the shed really quickly. Can I see like the entire shed? Are there any doorways? Is there anyone inside or anywhere anyone could be?
It's not really, it's more of like a tool shed than anything
Okay.
else. It's just gardening tools and then that spinning wheel outside and the skids stretching and drying.
Okay. He'll just toll the dead wisdom save on one of the vines kind of that has been attacking us for good measure.
Wisdom save. That's not one of its strong points. It is an 8.
That fails for 13 necrotic damage.
You rolled because it was damaged, so you rolled the d12.
The d12s, yeah. So there's like a little ringing sound, kind of ghostly, haunting ringing sound for a second.
Oh,
So
you're a spooky one.
You see one of the tendrils that had just been wrapped around Nessa start to and curl and go a little black, like, and it looks actually very effective. Hurt it a lot.
I like your style, Chet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Try to vine
That's
against a
that,
vine. Not
that seems
technical.
like that works. You should try that again.
Well, I was holding my action for an instance of a vine trying to attack. So if there's anything left in this round, I'll just spend that saved action to whap it.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whap!
With what? Sword?
Great sword!
Oh, so you're still in melee.
I don't know. I'm just at the shed.
So the shed is like 30 feet away.
Well, oh, I thought we were all at the shed.
We are.
Oh, but the vines aren't. You guys were ran away.
Oh, so did Chet run towards the vine?
Shed is still flying?
Chet teleported. He used the.
It's
global
ranged.
jet.
Sorry.
It's ranged, so Chet was just standing back by the shed and kind of like squinting really hard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought, okay, so there's no need for me to run up to the vine to continue to hit it. That would be a little bit of overkill, I think. So,
But if you wanted, I won't stop you.
all right, well, I
Chet's-
rolled really high, so I might as well.
You want to run and stab?
Yeah.
18 plus 7.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, yeah, I just whatever. I'll just whap it. So
Why
that's let's see. That is 7 plus 4, 11 slashing, and I'll hit it again for a 20 to hit. Dirty 20? Does a dirty
that'll
20
hit.
hit? Oh, okay.
We found a
Thank
TC.
So that's another 9. So a total of 20 slashing.
Okay, it is, and you have totally severed the blackened vine, and the other one is starting to rear up kind of like a snake.
All right, hey, now stand down. You saw what just happened to your friend there. I chopped his head, little hand, or whatever kind of limb that was supposed to be. I don't want to offend you or anything, but whatever that was, chopped off, clean. So leave us alone, or else.
Comes at you. Does an 11 hit?
No, girl, no.
Misses. You intimidated it. It was like, oh, you right. It just misses.
And I'll say to no one, politeness can get you a long way. And I'll just back up towards the shack.
It is still now your turn again because you're at the top of initiative. Did you want to whack it one more time?
No, it retreated, so I won't be I won't be a jerk. I'll just
Nessa,
back
it's your
over.
turn. Would you like to do anything? Any ranged attacks, maybe?
What?
It's your turn. Did you want to do anything?
Oh, I mean, if I was gonna say if that one reared up and did hit, I was totally gonna do my own Toll of the Dead, but I also don't want to be a jerk if they've retreated and we're all towards the shed. So no, I'm okay.
We're all out of melee range of these vines, right?
You are.
We're retreated back to the shack. Okay.
So the vines are still active, but they look very hurt. So I'll give everybody a chance to do something if they do want to do damage. Do it.
I'll never turn down an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, heck, I mean, I'll do Toll of the Dead. I'm still floating, so I'll point at it, and there's all these bells, and it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Again, not its specialty. No.
Does a 24 hit it?
24 does hit.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. No.
7 and a 9. I'm not gonna waste the domain dice on pot shots.
Everybody roll your damage. Specify if it's necrotic, which is Toll the Dead, right? We did.
Yeah, so that's a 10 necrotic damage.
It's starting to black and looking really hurt. Bring us home, Chella.
I do 7 radiant damage. I don't know if that does anything specific, but
Okay, so 7 radiant damage. So it starts to curl, then that golden blast of light. Is anybody else?
Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, the wisdom doesn't make a wisdom save. So there's another Toll the Dead.
Yes.
Yes,
For
please.
21 necrotic.
Oh, this thing crumbles into black dust.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad because it retreated, but I trust you folks, you magic type. So what's next?
Good weapon.
So the vine monster, you guys are in safe range, but is dissolved into black dust amidst the snow. Bessa the sheep just looks at you all and goes, ah.
So what are you trying, Bessa? What is going on? What is going on, Bessa?
Bessa's just like, ah. Thank you, Wormwood, for the raid. Hey, guys.
For real, thanks for the raid.
thank you,
Amazing.
Wormwood.
Yeah.
So
Of
do
course went out for Wormwood.
does this push back or break that?
No, this is the break.
Please stick around. I know you just showed up, but it's just been good.
I did, yeah. Sorry, all, but I know you guys have been working hard. So take 10.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
And
good.
when we come back, I expect 15,000 and 13 chaos rolls. Just chaos for days.
If
Oh,
we
no.
bank chaos rolls for when the break is back, something crazy is going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
Welcome back, everyone. I see we've made some promises to check.
We
I
have.
was all excited to come back, but then I remembered about the chaos.
Yes, you have 2 chaos things.
About that.
But we have a weird shack that we have to check out right now.
We also have to roll for on the wild magic table. for-
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Think of the sphincters and donate.
So you have to go ahead and roll now, Matt.
Oh,
Yes.
you're waiting on me.
Remember, roll 2. We have 2.
2. Yeah. All right. That is an 83. And
The 80s.
a 71.
Oh no.
Um.
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage.
Can I roll a domain die to re-roll my wild magic, or does it have to be a d20? I don't know what the rules are.
Kailey?
I think you have to use up a reroll if you want to reroll on the wild magic table.
You can do that.
Which I
Alright.
think we have 1 left.
We have 3.
Oh, we have more.
Oh, wow.
Knowing that I don't want to necrotic damage everybody, that's rude.
Please don't. I only have 7 hit points.
Okay, hopefully this is better. 53.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you your 71 is you gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Nice.
I don't tell anybody this.
And 53 is you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
Can anyone get drunk at the party?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Oh, okay.
Me
Are we
and
on,
Bessa.
Are we on an abridged wild magic table? Is that why we're getting a lot of the same stuff?
No, it's all one.
It's all from the book?
Yeah, we've just been
Why
rolling
are-
very
Everyone's been rolling the
similarly.
same.
Like we're all getting the same stuff. It's crazy. Like
You
three
guys are
people.
rolling the same numbers.
Fenway,
where are the
you
plumps?
take. Let's make this wild magic table a more wild. You take those. Just scratch them off.
Yeah, for real.
We'll go
I'm not
down.
gonna-
We'll go
Okay,
down the
go ahead.
magic
So
table till we get them
only
all.
me and Bessa will be drunk in the tavern. Not you guys.
Yeah, last 90 minutes, no repeats.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Repeat roll again.
Ooh, all right. Okay.
I'm gonna have some ale, guys.
Good. I can
It's fine.
get
It's
your
fine. Everything's
So-
fine.
It's gonna be so
My
bad.
ability
We're
to
gonna
get
sit here
lit is
rolling for
still
like
with
20
me.
minutes.
I'll do that. All right. So that's 17. 17.
Okay.
It's a repeat.
Oh,
It is.
see,
Another long
see what I'm
year.
saying?
It's so crazy.
That's
Fruit of feathers.
that's a 20. Wait, no, that is that's a 20.
You cast grease on yourself.
What
Repeat.
the?
Repeat too.
Oh my god!
Mm.
I'm not even gonna say it. It was greasy though. Okay, that is a 40.
I don't know. Okay, you regain 2d10 hit points.
Nice.
All right, I don't
Alright.
tell anybody about that either, and I roll. My
All right, I'm gonna start writing down the numbers we've gotten, so we.
Perfect.
Grease.
Right.
Okay, I know 2 d20s in a row is a 1 in 400 chance. What the hell? 1 in 2 d10s in a row. Whatever.
Oh, the math is there.
I don't know.
Is that everybody?
So you have noticed that this world, the magic is very unpredictable. And the greenery seems to be spilling from one area into this wintry area. And Nessa saw, just before she was rescued by Bessa the sheep, that when Bessa's arcane abjuration wool sparked, it reflected and seemed to spark a response in the gateposts.
Hey everyone,
That's
I'm
right,
just
I'm a
letting you
tiefling.
know. So everybody, we're all in the shack together now, right? We're
You
all
are.
okay. So I can talk to everybody. Great. So I don't know if you noticed, but Bessa's, wool sparked some blue stuff, and then it turned blue, and I just think.
What'd
that
you
might
do
be
to
some
it?
magic. I didn't do. I was in her mouth.
Because you see, I sheared a bit away and it didn't do. It just seemed like it turned into thread or something.
I'm wondering if it's because she saved me and I'm this most important elf in her
Ah.
life. But also I'm wondering, is there some magic? Can Bessa do magic? Can you, girl?
Oh.
Can you?
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Wait, so you're saying that her magic did something to the gate or this area?
To the gate.
Huh. And Bessa has sort of shocking magic.
It's not.
We all
it's-
have shocking magic, but yes.
It hurts. It's definitely some kind of magical force. You're not sure exactly what it is, but you saw that it was protective.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like lightning or static shock or something like that. It's something specifically.
Can
just
I
magical,
roll
pure.
can I get some insight in this? Can I do investigation?
What are you investigating?
I'm
Bessa?
going to see yes.
Sure.
While we're looking at Bessa, I'm gonna look at Bessa very intently, and then prestidigitate, a clean sheet. It's a little.
15.
15. So you see that Bessa's just kind of a weird sheep. She's got some intelligence appearing in her eyes. Like you guys really seem to be connected now.
Oh, Bessa, girl, you know the secrets. Okay, who's the guardian? Where's the guardian, girl? Speak to me.
Then she starts to move towards the gate.
Now, where's the gate in relation to us and the shed and the field and everything?
Isn't it right back where we started?
It's actually like where the vines were. So you just see like the ash it's like burned away some of the vines that were in like right in between the gate posts. The gate posts themselves are still pretty cluttered with vines. They look like they've been
So I guess in my mind's eye, I thought we approached a gate, like a fence with a kind of a gate post, and then beyond that was like a field of greenery, which included some killer vines. And then we crossed that field to get to the shed or shack.
No, the shack is back on the frost side.
Oh,
It's all giant sized.
Okay.
So you guys are still on the snowy side, and then there's no snow across from you, across the fence. It's all just green.
Does anyone have any abjuration magic that they can use on the gate? I don't have any, but maybe it would react somehow to it.
Maybe.
I only have lesser restoration.
Oh well, you're a cleric. That should be your forte.
Yes, cleric.
Abjuration is very
Jess, we got one for you.
specific.
Yep.
You got like a shield or a bless or a healing?
I got a bless that's enchanting though. I'm not
Oh, wait,
sure it would work on a fence.
I'm still
Well, that's
poisoned, right?
enchanting.
You are
Yeah.
still poisoned.
Can I use lesser restoration on myself?
Jess, we have a wild magic for you.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
Meanwhile, Bess is just walking towards the gate.
Okay, can I depoison myself then?
Do that.
80.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's fun. Illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Ooh.
Oh.
What?
Oh, pretty.
Beautiful.
I feel like I'm getting the short end of this
Did
chaos magic.
Did you all? Were you making your home inside there? Cause if you were, that's fine. I just need to know about it in advance. But
Skeleton's
it's
got
all
butterflies
good.
in her stomach.
All good right now.
That's what happens when you bring a skeleton to Kailey's game. It becomes the most whimsical skeleton ever.
Yeah, I think I just find
Wow.
critters living in there all the time, you know? Sometimes dead, sometimes alive. It's better when I find them alive. But yeah, it's quite roomy in the ribcage area. I'm not using it.
A bird?
Huh?
Have you ever found a bird?
Oh yeah. Mostly critters that like it a dark space, but I have found a bird in there once. Yeah, it died.
Oh.
It died.
Aww.
Yeah. That was one of the ones I didn't find for a couple days until the smell sort of got to my face, which I can inexplicably still smell. But yeah.
Impressive.
You have a second tragic backstory on top of being a skeleton. I see.
All the dead critters in my ribcage. Yeah. Tragic, but now there's butterflies, so you win some, you lose some, right?
Bessa girl. Bessa, what is it?
Bess is just trying to eat the butterfly.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! Oh,
She's
you.
just gone to the gate and kind of just like bumped her nose against one of the gate posts. You see just another, as she just kind of like rubs up against it. Some blue starts to just like it looks like static electricity, but it isn't. But it seems to react.
Can one of us pick up Bessa and rub her against the post?
She's very big. You all might, working together, might be able to pick up the shit.
What about everybody but EO? How would everybody but EO their chance be like?
Try.
Maybe we
Alright.
could herd her like along the rails so she like rubs herself along the
Like a sheep chamois.
yeah, we
A
just get her to
trail of
walk.
good berries along it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me where you want Bessa to go and how you want her to go there, and we'll figure it out.
You did
We're
not
gonna hurt a
expect us
sheep.
to get
Very
a sheep,
detailed.
did you?
What do you want? Ah!
I'll try to pick her up and
Yeah, I'll
shove her
help
into the rubber. I guess her wool on the gate.
So you're just trying to like put her in between the gate posts? Is that what
I
I'm
want to try to rub her on it so it creates like static electricity.
So she's kind of doing that on her own. So she just like that, and so rubbing up against the gate post, you see blue, like in certain spots of the gate post, start to glow beyond, like, but it's through all these choking vines. You can't really tell what's behind them.
I want to identify the gatepost. Like with the spell identify.
Okay. You read me exactly what identify.
Sure.
It just tells you what the magical object is and does, right?
Basically, yes. If you touch it, if it's a magic item or a magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has. You learn whether any spells are affecting them, what those spells are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn the spell that created it. If
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
Yeah. You're gonna know everything. This is a good spell.
Forge Cleric.
So as you place your hands on the gatepost, it becomes very clear to you that the posts themselves were made to create a barrier, obviously, between this wintry realm and the more temperate realm beyond.
Oh, Bessa gets a roll.
And each, there's spots that look like there's some kind of different material, feel like some kind of different material that like lodestones, and they're mirrored on each gatepost. And they seem to be inactive at the moment. They need to be activated in some way, have some kind of like magical power running through them. But they look like they complete the fence and make that boundary.
Do I have any idea how to activate them?
You imagine that because they seem to be activated by the wool,
Yeah.
that's probably the way to go. The spinning wheel might be another clue.
Can I grab the wool that's being spun on the spinning wheel and possibly the skin that's being dried and start like wrapping it around each post and then flying and then wrapping it around the next one and flying and wrapping it around the next one?
Absolutely. Roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
If I'm still flying, I would like to help with this.
Sure. Say you are.
Okay.
And I'm just petting Bessa and I'm going, good girl.
Wait, there it is.
Can anyone create lightning?
I can.
I could for a minute, but I think that was a one-time sort of deal.
I got a 16.
Maybe we could try electrifying it directly?
Yeah, I can make a little flame
Yeah.
too.
I can, but it's a 3rd level spell.
So what was, sorry, Fenway, what was the
16?
16?
Mhm.
Did you roll as well?
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, so very easily working together, you guys are wrapping it around, connecting one lodestone to another lodestone, and they start to glow. The wool from the sheep is very conductive, and it's taking that energy from one lodestone to another like a current.
We also got a wild magic roll for Bessa.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Remember, guys, you can also make Kailey roll on the
Sure
wild magic.
can. You sure can. You got 62. Have we done that one yet?
What'd you say?
Oh no.
62. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
Ah!
So Bessa just goes bah, bah, and then just goes bah!
Oh, Bessa's pissed.
They're like,
What number was that, Kailey?
62.
Okay.
Hey, Bess, can you keep your voice down? Question for the magic folk here. So am I to understand that we could make some sort of like a piece of wire or like a thread with the wool to connect these?
That's what it seems like, and there's a loom over there at the cottage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I'll start shearing with your permission, Nessa. I'd like to start shearing off some bits of wool. Nessa? I don't understand what she said.
I think
He or she?
she's saying yes. She's saying yes. Just be gentle. She is my best friend on this journey.
Do you want to do it? I think she'd be more comfortable with you doing it.
I think that my thorn whip isn't going to cut any of that, so I think you should do it.
I got a dagger. All right, well, just come here and
Okay,
whisper
I'll
sweet
use-
nothings. They're a lullaby or something.
I'll use my dagger and I'll help you too.
Okay.
Roll a quick intelligence check for me if you think you're the kind of person who
Me?
Everybody. Whoever thinks maybe they would be intelligent.
Not me.
Thought I was.
17.
Druid.
Ooh, that's good.
That's all I got.
That makes sense for Chet as well. Chet notices everyone on this side of the gate, and it starts to seal as they're wrapping around it that they're on one side of the gate and it is closing.
Hey.
Who's on-
maybe come back or
Wait, who's on one side? Who's on the other?
You guys are all on this side.
Oh,
We're
If
all on
you
the
wanted
snow
to
side,
go
right?
Oh, we should go to
forward.
the other side. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. We should.
But we
should
don't have a
check
way
it.
to get back.
I mean,
We,
the shed's on this side, right?
we don't have a way to get
we
back out of
she-
here.
we knew we weren't supposed to go back where we came from though, right? Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
she
know
said that
we
we
have
have
to go
to-
to the middle.
Yeah,
Like a
we'd have to go to the
green-
middle.
like a green door.
Which also kind of makes me think that we might have to fix the other side too, because the wizard said that it was bleeding into both gold and blue.
There's probably another fence or something.
So, question, if it's sealing up on this side, why am I shearing the sheep?
Ah!
Also, we have a wild magic for Emily.
Oh boy.
The rolls must be balanced.
Roll 86.
We got
That's
that,
pretty
huh?
high.
We got
We did
that
that.
one. We did get that one. Go ahead and roll again.
4.
Oh, I don't think we have gotten
All
that.
right.
It was so high.
For the next minute, you can see any invisible creature if you have line of sight to it.
I'll give you an
I see.
hour. So that,
Yeah.
Ow.
that's more useful.
Even more chaos, longer lasting.
Noise.
So, Chet, you investigated this shack here, right?
Roughly. In a
What'd you
very
find?
General kind of a way. There was a wheel, and some gardening implements, and no one inside.
So, okay. So I'm shearing the sheep over here, thinking that we're gonna put it in the loom to make some thread to connect these, but now we don't need that anymore, and we're gonna get stuck on this side as I'm talking.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
account of me
maybe
not
we-
having a brain, I need someone to clarify.
We gotta go this way
Yeah, let's fly
through
through.
the gate.
Okay.
All right, Bessa, we're just gonna walk right through. We're just gonna walk right through. Is that okay? Is that gonna work? I'm gonna need you to tell me. Is that gonna work, Bessa?
Oh, she's
You're
quiet
so
now.
loud and vocal.
She was
this
loud.
segment.
All right.
I have a question. Are there anything in the shed that we could possibly make like a saddle out of it so that maybe we can avoid stepping on the vines?
Roll an investigation check.
Whoa, is this sheep that big that we could all ride on it?
I'll make a roll of you. Yeah, actually.
There's 1, 2, 3,
Very
4, 5. Oh, this sheep's a minivan or like a station wagon or something.
Ah.
Whoa.
Car sized.
Nice.
I got an 11.
Yeah, you see, it probably looks like a wool blanket. It's used to been cover up some old like farming tools. You could probably use that as like a makeshift saddle.
Fantastic.
All right, let's throw that over Bessa and ride through.
We have another one for Jessica.
What?
No.
All right, here we go. 66 again? What is this?
I know, right?
All right. Seriously, this is rigged. 59.
Okay, let's see what that is.
Reroll.
Flumps.
You're gonna want to roll again because it says you regain your lowest level expended spell slot.
Okay, so that's a 9 and a 2. No, 9 and a 7. 97.
Okay. Let's find out what that is. I think we might have done that one too.
Music.
Yeah, that's the music.
God, ship. 48.
Let's find out what that one is.
Oh my god, Jessica.
What?
Oh
Is it
my
flumps?
No,
No.
it's a unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet. Of
They watch episode 2 of Damsel's Dice and everything.
We got a unicorn!
Unicorn. And
And
she-
it's
It's
mine!
like Bessa, but with a horn.
So we got
No.
a giant sheep.
Can I
and
talk to
a
the unicorn then?
All right, you know how I said I find critters sometimes? Not this big. This is some kind of other thing happening here. Hi, who are you? What's your name? Do you speak? I don't know, unicorns. You look magical. Okay, can I get up on top of yous? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
What? Ah! He talks. Did
Unicorns
anybody?
don't normally talk.
Did anybody? Everybody else heard that, right?
Just
Is that
started
in my
existing,
head?
so I don't know any better.
Did everybody else hear that? Is that in my
Yeah.
head?
Yep.
Everyone, can
Okay.
I help you?
Yeah, we were gonna ride this giant sheep over to the other side there, but I'd like to ride on you because you're pretty.
Okay,
Okay,
go for it.
I'll get up on top of the unicorn.
And if we make it to 15k before this unicorn goes away, unicorn doesn't go away.
Viv, could we ride tandem? The unicorn does look a little nicer than the sheep.
Oh yeah, jump on.
No offense.
Ah,
So, but
I'll,
yeah,
I'll
I'd
grab
love
your
the
the
unicorn.
scruff of the back of your coat or
Mhm.
cloak or whatever you're wearing.
Just by the horns.
Put you behind me.
I have a question, unicorn.
yes.
Can we call you Tessa?
Tessa. I love it.
Okay.
Let's do
perfect.
it.
Can you heal?
Random question.
Sure.
Wow, how fortuitous!
Natural 20. So yes.
Hey,
She
is this a
heals so
unicorn or a
great.
genie?
Yes, correct.
Oh yeah, you got a puddle of blood under your feet there, girl.
Yeah, I'm kind of just holding on by my feathers that don't exist anymore.
Tell you what, why don't you, because I'm feeling all special, because I was just born, take 14 points of healing.
I will take it. Thank you.
Oh hey.
So are we going into this scary, weedy, tangled meadow thing?
Yeah, let's ride.
The sheep?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the Tessa, you can ride on your own, and Bessa will ride on their own, and we'll all go through together.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ride
Bessa,
my
Bessa.
fellow beauty Bessa. So whoever wants to get on Bessa with me, let's get up. Let's go. Let's go,
Yes,
guys.
Yes.
Let's go.
I am on Bessa.
All right.
I'm
So you all
I'm gonna
duck under the beginnings of the gate, so it's not all the way sealed yet. So you'll just like duck under through, and then you keep going. Do you finish the gate? You're
Finish the gate.
Mhm.
Can we
Yes.
finish the gate from this side?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll fly up and do that then.
The unicorn and Bess are just kind of like hanging out waiting.
Okay.
This is lovely. What are all your names? You gave me a name. Do I get to name you?
My name's Viv. Viv for short.
You can name me, yeah.
Yeah, I will gladly be named by a unicorn.
I'm like
Same
down
here.
with that.
Right.
You just giving out names over here? Is that what's going on?
But you gave me a name. It seems polite. I don't know what manners are. I was just born.
Oh, well, one thing you should know about this world is that everybody's name ends in Essa.
Okay. So we have Chessa and Chelessa and Meressa and Vivessa and Uessa and Nanessa.
That's
That's
Essa.
close enough.
Perfect.
Jake, I'm gonna need you to add that to the overlay.
Yes. All right. I finished the gate and tell you guys to move forward before it shuts all the way.
So everyone's on the side of the gate. As you wrap the last piece of wool around it, you feel like a whoop, and a blue arcane light just kind of pulses along the fence. And everywhere that the vines had kind of started creeping in, including the gate posts, they're burned away by that blue arcane energy. And there seems to be like a solid border now.
Nice.
Wow, it's just like magic. Very good, Mariessa.
Thank you, Tessa.
Hey,
By the way, you wouldn't happen to be Guardian, are you?
that's just what I was gonna ask.
Depends on whether or not we make it to 15K. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna die soon.
Oh,
Oh,
fair
he's
enough.
actually doing it. Make me Matessa too, Jake.
No, you're EOSA.
EOSA,
Right.
Matessa playing EOSA. Because I'm really only supposed to exist for like a minute.
All right,
Those
so
are
run
really
as
good.
fast as you can. Run
Where?
to the other side of the green.
Which way is the other side?
Forward.
Point.
Okay. And I guess the unicorn just takes off.
This unicorn only gets to be around for so
The
long.
unicorn
we're
only gets to
using
be
it like
around
a
for
dirt
a
bike.
minute. I was extending it a little
snap.
bit because I want to give people a chance for us to get to 15K, but it is.
Oh, we just got 108. We got to the next raffle. We're so close.
You're so. Oh my god! I just rolled another natural 20. That bought us some time.
Wow.
600 away.
We've got a little bit of time. If you guys can get us to 15K before the unicorn goes away, the unicorn doesn't go away.
Tessa doesn't die.
I don't want Tessa to
Your
die.
money is the only thing keeping this unicorn alive. Are you gonna kill a unicorn? That's really messed up.
I do believe in fairies or
I do.
unicorns.
I do.
Oh, roll another unicorn, Kailey. It's another roll.
I have to roll.
Wild
Wild
magic.
magic?
Unicorn?
Sorry, Fenway, I'm doing your job. I just want
No,
all the
it's
chaos
okay.
I could get.
46. Levitate. Almost one away from a unicorn, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
So
you get
the
to
unicorn
roll again.
levitates or Bessa?
You roll
Oh wait,
again.
no, I do have to roll again
Yeah.
because levitate's already happened.
I think we should say that if we get unicorn again, we can keep that one.
We can keep the unicorn.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
a
snap, I'm gonna
98.
be
Let's
unicorn
make an
chariot.
unicorn army.
We've already gotten 98 too.
Yeah. What about 22?
I want to name this other one Fessa.
Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws. I think we've gotten that one.
Gotten
already.
that one. 25. That was the first one we got.
Yes.
We've gotten
So
19
chaotic.
already. What about
Are we really
82?
running out of stuff on the chaos table already?
Maybe,
No.
82
maybe
is one additional action. So I'm going to say that means that the unicorn gets to stick around for another round.
6 seconds.
Aw.
So the unicorn just takes off
Sure.
That way, just like forward.
Towards the other side of
Bessa-
what we perceive to be the green.
Sounds good. And Bessa, I guess, just follows.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bessa is not comfortable in this environment. She is used to snow. It is warm. As you encounter more of this land, it is totally otherworldly. Things don't feel out of place. It's just overwhelming. It's like a sugar rush of a world. The vitality is too much. It's like what a kid would imagine springtime to be. And it's like you smell these beautiful flowers, and it's just a golden haze of pollen drifting over everywhere. All of the trees that are surrounding the meadow are weighed down by leaves and flowering vines. You feel your heart start to race. Just the life and the vibrancy of it is too much. The growth is totally out of control. You imagine this is what is causing the problem. There's no discernible path. Everything is just totally overgrown. All you see is just green, 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 green. In the distance, you hear the chuckling of a stream.
Head towards the stream.
Mm-hmm.
The sound of the stream.
Can I also make like little snowfall on top of Bessa?
So while she's running, she does
Yes.
like the Frozen thing of like,
So yes, I'm gonna give her an Olaf snowfall with my
Little
druid craft.
flurry.
I'm gonna give her a flurry with my druid craft.
Cute. She's like Sven with the tongue.
we are running to the end of the unicorn, y'all.
So it's like Candyland Feywild in here. That's kind of
I'm gonna
nice.
cry
It's
when
not
Tessa
bad.
leaves.
Hmm.
Not
I'm
bad.
back home. I
It
don't
did
know.
try to kill you earlier.
Eh,
Mine?
Feywild.
Yeah.
this is weird. All right.
As you approach the stream, Tessa starts to say, I don't feel so good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait,
She
which one's
starts to
Tessa?
just-
Unicorn.
Unicorn. Somebody donate $25 real quick.
I
Go
don't feel so
transparent.
good.
How far away are we from the other fence at this point?
So you don't see a fence or anything. You're approaching the stream. You can hear it, but you can't see it yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's
So
go to the stream.
If Tessa disappeared and we popped into like below us, would we be in those nasty vines that would hurt us again?
You would be in the undergrowth. You don't know if it would hurt you. You haven't touched it yet.
Ooh.
Sounds like difficult
Ooh.
terrain. Ugh, no, thank you.
She's just getting fainter and fainter.
Come on, I'll give her a little slap. It's okay.
Your hand goes right through.
Nessa, give me a good berry.
It's just more
I'll give her my good berry.
faint.
Yeah.
Okay, can I give her some good berries? I'll give her some good berries.
Roll a d20.
Oh my gosh.
handle this.
19! Oh my gosh!
You've given this unicorn 1 hit point. She starts to regain some sort of mass, but it feels temporary.
It's all right. You can make it.
Tessa,
No,
eat
I'm
more!
not
Tessa,
sure.
eat more!
But who's riding on the back of Tessa? You fall through.
Oh! I'll try to grab him before he falls off.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Can I help action want to get grabbed?
Dex saving throw. Am I proficient? No, I'm not.
I come with handles.
14.
Did you roll an advantage?
Me?
Yeah,
No.
roll an advantage.
Okay.
EO is helping.
That was worse. 14.
How many rerolls do
Then
we
she
have?
uses a domain die.
I can?
You can.
How
So
many
what does that
rerolls
mean?
do we have? And I
We have 3 if she uses one.
also just
Okay.
reroll.
I used one, and that's a 16.
We are using one, Jake.
Great. So you were able to grab EO by the horn,
And I'll just I guess have him like just use my arm strength to just carry him in midair behind me, because at this point I'm guessing the back of this unicorn is just transparent. Okay.
Oh, no.
That does make sense.
Piggyback me.
All right, that does make sense. I am the size of
gets
winged
on
tiefling,
top.
but I don't have any wings.
Come on! Slap her again. Come
Ah,
on!
is Tessa okay?
I'm doing my best. I'm very sorry. I was not supposed to exist for this long.
Is it getting weird for you?
Super weird, man.
It's all right. Just push through.
I'm gonna fly over and try and pick up
I'm
Io.
going.
I'm
How
gonna
far
fly
are we
over.
away from the stream?
You're starting to see like this, whatever light is coming from this plane is starting to reflect off the waters.
I'm gonna fly over and pick up Io and put him on Bessa.
Thank you.
Okay.
Question
Sure.
mark.
So let's go. What do you guys want to do? You're approaching the stream at this point. I have given this unicorn a whole lot of chances. But
You have.
Yeah,
as you approach the stream, she starts to go more and more transparent again.
Oh no! Looking between my legs. Oh no!
Good
Oh
berry.
no!
Take a good berry.
Oh
It only
no!
gets to work once.
Tessa.
She's
gonna
going.
I'm gonna go grab Vivessa and pick her up.
I don't want to leave you, but I also don't want to fall on the ground. So
That's all right.
bye.
It was lovely meeting all of you and naming you all.
I hope we cross paths again there. On account of you're the most magical thing I've ever met in my life.
Same.
possible, Vivessa.
Could you put a
Bye.
price tag on a unicorn's life?
One
Bye.
day we meet again.
It's just gone.
Bye.
The longest death scene in the history of time. Goodbye, everyone.
Why you have to say death scene? Poor unicorn.
She's gone.
I was just born. And now I'm gone.
She's like when the Jedi disappear, they just like turn into nothing.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
She
Oh,
just
so-
gets more.
So when stuff really goes down, I might see like just blue hologram that's over there
Yeah.
knowingly nod at me. All right.
The next
cool.
time we mess
Thank you so
up,
much
she's
for
gonna show
giving
back
those
up.
Subs.
Yes, thank you for all the subs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, one of Mary's traits is that she can kind of see spectral ghosts that other people can't see. Do I see like a spectral Tessa?
Oh, so we
Okay.
just see it fade and you're just still there.
So, yes, and she starts to become just like more and more ethereal, fading out of existence.
No.
And then Mary's the only one who can kind of see her.
We'll come back for you, Tessa.
Maybe we'll roll a 46 again.
And then,
Yeah.
and then she just kind of like nods her head and fades even farther back into the. She's gone. Bessa just says,
It's okay. It's okay, Bessa. It's okay, Bessa. You're still a pretty girl.
I'm kind of looking down at Bessa, just making sure I can't see through any parts of Bessa right now.
Bessa seems to be doing okay. Bessa is
Okay.
as tangible as she was when you met her.
All right, just check.
All right.
So
let's
yeah.
try to stop this spillover, and maybe on the other side we can have that nice wizard lady bring back Tessa.
So you guys are just at the banks of the stream now at this point?
Yeah, does it look like it's overflowing or anything strange is happening with the stream?
So the stream looks choked. Like it looks like there's greenery everywhere and it should be flowing clear and beautiful and it's going straight across the meadow. You think you might see the shadow of something arcing over the stream.
Oh, like a bridge?
Bridge or maybe another gate. You can't be positive from this
Oh,
direction.
okay.
We should check.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Onward, Bessa.
Bessa starts to go.
What's beyond the stream?
You can't really see.
Oh, okay. So it's a big waterway.
Oh, like beyond the it's all meadow from where the eye can see.
It's through the green meadow.
So you guys are all the green meadow, and
Got
it's
it.
going across.
Okay.
And then
That's so meadow.
Got it. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, let's go.
Jake says we are $575 away from
Oh, 75. That sounds like what, 325? Oh wow. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of chaos there.
$575 though.
there's so
Mhm.
much chaos.
So convenient.
Make Bessa talk.
Bessa talk.
Yeah, no,
Bessa talk.
yeah.
Look how fun the talking unicorn was.
Make Bessa talk and maybe we can get Tessa back.
Exactly. That's
Bring
what I'm
Tessa
thinking.
back.
First step.
Ooh, wait. So 575, and then each
many chances is
100
that?
is another domain dice, and if we use those rerolls, I don't
To
know, I
reroll
can't
on
math,
magic
but it sounds
table.
like pretty good odds.
It's pretty good odds to get a unicorn back. Just saying.
All right, so we're heading towards the
I think
shape,
that,
arc
like shape you see.
Mhm.
So as you start to go, everybody roll a quick perception check for me.
17.
Now I use domain dice.
8.
18.
That
15?
is an 18 also.
And
I have a DM question.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how important would you say this perception check is, as far as perception checks go?
other people are more perceptive than you are.
All right.
But the more we run out of rerolls, the more people are incentive to give them to us. Just saying.
7.
Katie is bribing.
7.
Yes.
Kailey, something
No shame.
bad will
this
happen.
is for charity.
No shame here.
So we have some 18s. Goldie, Emily.
7.
So those of you around the ESO, I was Viv and
I got an 18.
yes, so Viv, sorry, not Viv. I keep seeing Viv. Viv and Mary, you start to hear like some pained, almost like growling and rustling. It sounds like it's more to the like southwest of you, where there's like a copse of trees.
Okay. Do you hear that too?
Yeah. What do you think that is?
I don't know, but should we go check it out? It sounds like someone might be in trouble.
Yeah, I think we should. Hey,
We could split up or we could stay together. I don't know.
I'm gonna stay with Bessa.
Yes, same. I will stay with. I feel safer on Bessa.
Okay.
We're supposed to find a guardian. I don't know if a guardian would be
that
in
could
trouble
be
like
the,
that.
Can I try it touching the ground? I mean, if I like slip 1 foot off of Bessa and hit the ground, like.
Well, I'm on the ground. I'm walking.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, because the
okay, so it's
unicorn
fine.
disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you made it over to Bessa. All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm just walking alongside this giant sheep right now.
All right. So
the ground seems to be safe.
I'll hop off and say, okay, if you guys are okay, we can go investigate that real quick, make sure it's no guardians in trouble.
And you all can go check out whatever the thing that we're seeing in the distance is.
Sure.
I can go with Vive and Mary just so that it's balanced out.
We're taking all the domain dice with us, just so you guys know.
Okay.
So who is going to check out the noise and who is going towards the end of the stream?
Noise is Chella, Mary, and Vive.
Mm-hmm.
So let you guys head into the forest, the woods. Really, it's just like a little grove. On Bessa? Who's on Bessa?
No, Bessa stayed over with the
Streams.
others.
Okay, so you
Well,
guys
for Bessa.
are down. You start
Mhm.
walking towards the woods, and the other three are on Bessa, and Bessa is riding downstream.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Specifically, I'm flying, but
Okay,
yes.
so you are flying. Perfect. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm assuming my flying wore off a while ago.
Yes, I think so too. So let's see who goes first. Another natural.
If we're
20.
splitting up, would you like to fly again?
Oh, I mean, of course, always.
All right, fly.
Woo! Because touching the ground at this point feels weird.
I can't feel much these days anyway, so I'm good here on the ground.
All right, well, if you want me to just lift you, the rest of us are flying.
You think you could lift me?
I could try. Or at least between the two of us.
Oh, that could be fun for later.
Yeah. Something to keep in mind. All right, we're heading towards the woods.
So you guys start to disappear into the woods, and you three are headed towards the whatever you see at the end of the stream. As you're riding Bessa, you see that the stream just gets more and more overgrown. The water is moving more and more sluggishly. And as you approach the gate, you see that it's almost like totally sludged. Like it's just all growth. And at the mouth of the stream, you seem to be almost like a cliff. And you can see that the water is meant to go through this almost like wrought iron gate. And it's just over the water. There's no other fencing. You don't see anything else. But it's totally stopped up there, overgrown with water weeds and mud and grass and all sorts of things like that. And it's meant to flow over into kind of a waterfall into this vast lake in front of you. But it doesn't, and you can't really see the water flowing anywhere. It's just way overgrown. Meanwhile, you all are headed into the woods. Are you trying to sneak into the woods? What are you trying to do?
No.
Ride into the woods.
Nope.
Just flying straight into the woods.
But
Yeah.
you two. I mean, I'm not trying to be stealthy, but you two, if you want to.
We're keeping an eye on things, I guess. Just trying to listen for whatever was making that noise, head in that direction.
Does it sound more? So my impression, at least, is that it sounded like distress. So if that changes, I'd like to keep making perception checks as we go.
Yeah.
Okay. No, still sounds distressed, a little confused.
Okay.
Someone roll a quick survival check or an investigation check, something that would help you follow this noise.
Fenway?
19 on investigation.
Wow. So you're able to zero right into the noise, and so you move into the woods as you're flying in. The trees are getting thicker and thicker. It's getting to be very difficult to make your way through. They're all overgrown with these vines, these choking vines. And as you make your way through these trees and the crowns of these trees, it opens up into a clearing, and you see a huge, maybe it's a lion. You can't really, it doesn't look exactly like a lion. The pelt is all this goldish green, almost like a grassy color, and the tail ends in the most beautiful little blossom, and the mane are these bright yellow petals coming out.
Oh, it's a flower lion.
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Yes.
Somebody save me for myself. I can't. There's too much whimsy.
So is it like stuck on something, or what's its deal? Why is it
So
crying?
you see all across that golden green pelt, this almost pastel fungus, almost like a growth, and it's grown up over those yellow petals into the crown of its head, and it's kind of stumbling around, confused, it can't quite see. It's not sure what's happening. It's a little bit pained, very confused. It's stumbling around.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to it very slowly and be like, "Hey, what's wrong? Can we help you? Are you?"
The dandelion turns to you and like surprised at the noise and just in like a confused panic just strikes out at you.
Wait. Oh.
Doesn't. Well, actually, I don't know. 15.
Yep, that'd do it.
We have one wild magic for Jess.
What?
Also,
Who keeps doing that?
also, I'd like to roll animal handling on the dandelion when I get a chance.
And that is a 7. 7 points of slashing damage.
All right.
39.
We already got that one.
I haven't rolled any like zeros on this die. It's so weird.
I imagine I fall backwards. It's like, hey, just trying to help.
21.
21 is
A reroll.
yeah.
Oh my god. All right, 4, 6.
46. Did you say? Oh, that one we already have.
75.
One away from the unicorn.
I know.
Maybe just pick the next closest number to that roll.
We
So
could do
don't-
that.
But
so
if we
don't-
do that with 75, it'll be extra hilarious.
Yeah, I rolled a 75.
We have. Wait.
We do have 73 and 74, but we don't have 77 or 78.
That's true. That's true. Okay, you cast polymorph on yourself.
Oh snap! I want my unicorn back. I don't care how.
You might want to. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Wait, I could pick any beast because girl, I'm a wizard
No.
in my other campaign.
No.
I got the list.
No, it's a
No,
specific.
it's wild magic. It's a wild magic table.
I love your D&D binder.
There's a specific animal that you will get turned into if you don't make the save. I love the binder.
Okay, so wait, tell me what to do.
Roll a wisdom save,
Okay.
or you can choose to fail.
What? Oh, against this polymorph?
No, roll a d20.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
Because I
Don't
want to.
add anything to it. I'm gonna make a decision.
Well, I'm gonna make this decision easy for you. Can you see it?
Is that a 1?
That's a natural 1.
Noise.
That sounds like an imp or something to me.
It's
You
not a
sound or you feel very strange. All of a sudden, the magic in this world, too much for you.
You've had too
Maybe
much.
Bessa. But we have a reroll left. I'm gonna give you a chance. to reroll that d20 and
I use
one of
all
our
3
rerolls.
rerolls on perception checks.
That would have been hilarious.
Should I re-roll? Should I? You sound like you want me to.
I'm gonna give you the chance. Either become a sheep or reroll.
Bessa too.
I'm a sheep.
You can.
I kind of want hands though, but I guess
That's fair.
any beast. I'll take the sheep.
Ooh, you could be a
But if you
sheep
roll
with hands.
higher,
That doesn't sound
gonna let you
terrifying at
become a
all.
unicorn.
What?
That was gonna be the trade-off. If you rolled high, we were bringing the unicorn back. But now you're a
Roll
sheep.
again.
Use those
Reroll.
rerolls.
All right,
Three
I'll roll
of them.
again.
Only 25 away from another one.
Nothing added to it, just a 16.
You feel strange. You think of Tessa. You find yourself transformed into a unicorn. But a skeletal unicorn.
Tessa
You're still
has
just like a unicorn
returned.
skeleton.
Heck yeah.
You're a goth unicorn.
So from getting knocked back, I turn around. I'm like, oh, this is the best.
So this unicorn has meat on it and is like fuzzy like a unicorn, right? It's not like
No, it's a skeleton unicorn.
Okay, that's what I
Oh my
figured,
gosh.
yes.
Yeah, skeleton
I've
unicorn.
gotten
Fire.
personally, 2 people have donated to make me roll on the chart.
Yes.
All right. Let's find out what I get. So I got 100, but I need to reroll that one.
Oh my god.
96. Oh no. Me and all creatures within 30 feet of me gain a vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
Oh. Not good around something with a lot of points on it.
Let's go run away and hide from everything pointy for the next minute.
Ooh.
Especially his teeth.
But
Well,
I
luckily
also-
you're in the shrubs.
I also got 52, which means a spectral shield hovers near me for the next minute, gaining me a +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile.
Oh,
I know.
how convenient. Everybody else, you get pointed, but here's Chalessa just hanging out with their nice shield.
Okay, I do want to, if this is okay, try animal handling again on the lion just to calm it down, and then I can take a look at what's on it.
Sure, roll and
Oh yeah, don't mind me back here, just transfigured into a unicorn.
Oh, but you're beautiful.
I'd like to assist on the animal handling if possible.
What happened to Tessa?
Yeah, that's a 15.
the creature stumbles away from you and is not able to understand what you want. And it's starting to get very aggressive and like take another swipe.
Oh, this is my shot. I want to do
Sure.
something.
Okay.
Now that I'm a unicorn, I just looked up its stats, and it has innate
Yeah.
spellcasting.
It does.
Yay.
It
That
does.
May I please?
You have to look for the spectral skeletal unicorn variant.
I didn't find that, but we can pretend.
He's gonna goth.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions, and I know that this is to like, get it to be not charmed or frightened, but honestly, you know what I mean.
Yeah. The unicorn casts calm emotion on the dandelion. That's fine.
There is a save if you want.
Sure. I don't make it.
Okay.
Yes.
Calm down, why don't you?
What?
And then
We're trying to help you.
the lion just settles
Okay.
and like its eyes are like trying to focus.
I think we might need Nessa or Chip, or not Chip. What's Chet
Us.
to heal up these fungies, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume that everyone's been gone for a little bit, and maybe we would go check on them after we looked at the river.
Yeah. Hey,
I want to take a quick look at the river. or
Lion,
the
can
stream.
you follow us over yonder?
Because I think right now we're just the three of us are looking at that clogged river, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and do we want to try to untangle it, or do we want to leave it alone?
I would like somebody to untangle it. I don't know. I want to do it personally, but I'm there.
We could
As the
try.
group with the lion starts to move towards you, you guys weren't very far from the stream. The lion is like moving very, very slowly. The murky stream starts to like boil and bubble and swirl. And you see coming up from the stream is in like a clear, watery form, like a pure spring water, with like water lilies draped across it. It's another lion. It's got another like beautiful petal mane, with like those like beautiful like rosy blushy pink lily pads, and it's like still rooted in the like overgrown stream, and it's kind of like trying to pull, but it just stares, focusing towards where the rest of the group is, as the one with like the fungal growths is like stumbling along behind your friends.
So we can see them?
Yeah, you guys, everybody can see everybody.
Oh,
Can I
Okay.
do animal handling for this new lion?
Sure.
Yeah.
did you
Right.
bring us an NPC to get them to do this for us?
No.
Kirby.
8. Or sorry, 9.
9.
Yeah.
We
Reroll.
have a reroll.
Reroll.
I do a reroll. All right. Yes, 18 plus 3, 21.
Nice. The lion looks at you. Can I help you?
I don't even know what to I'm gonna look. Nessa's gonna look deeply into this lion's eyes, like she does with creepily with everything, and she's going to just say, "Who is that other guy?"
This is
Eloquent.
Tessa.
Oh, that's my mate. We were tasked with protecting this realm, but the overgrowth of this part of the meadow just became too great. We lost the key, was stolen to the gate, and so we can't seal it. It's spilling over into the summer lake. We can't help it, and into the frost fields as well. We have no idea how to seal that fence back. Did Posea send you to help us?
Yes, and we sealed the fence.
Wonderful. Well, if my mate found the key, is she all right? And you guys are really starting to get there at this point. And it becomes very
Jake
obvious that
donated
this
to himself.
lion is very harmed.
Be there.
Like sore, and there's something very wrong.
This is Pessa.
Yeah, Nessa, can you help with this lion? There's some sort of fungal growth on it, and it's making it unfocused and dizzy or something. It's charmed right now, so if it gets uncharmed, it's gonna get aggressive.
Kailey, we got one for you too.
Let
boy.
let Nessa do lesser restoration then on
Okay.
the first lion.
So take some time and you reach out very, very carefully. And as your power starts to melt into this lion, she just gets calmer and calmer, and these like pink growths start to melt off of her, and she just shakes her head and seems to kind of come back into herself. And they're falling off more steadily. She just is more steady on her feet. She seems to get more just a vitality back. And I rolled a 52, which already happened. A 14. I cast confusion, centered on myself. So
Is yourself being the lions and or Bessa?
All the animal companions are confused.
what exactly does confusion?
Oh no, I'm so close by. I'm confused now too.
Okay, I have to roll a d10.
This is what I get for
So
healing.
the one in the stream just freezes in place, unsure what to do. That's all that happens. But the dandelion really wakes up and says, "Snap out of it." And he kind of like comes to himself, and she looks at all of you and is like, "Thank you so much." I'm so sorry about that, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, no worries. I seemed like you were messed up by the pink fungus. I would be too.
Yes, this realm really is not interested in having its growth restricted, but it's overgrowing everything, upsetting the balance of this world. We needed to find the key to lock the gate, and see, did you do it?
By the
She
way, we
found
hit 14,500.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we are
So close.
500 away.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta think of something better to offer if we're gonna get it in 20 minutes.
We've given so much chaos already.
How much chaos?
We
Get the
All of
unicorn
us-
back?
we get the unicorn back. Bessa starts talking. We
What
all
if
say-
we all turned into unicorns, like different
Oh,
versions
heck
of
yeah.
unicorns?
We'll just roll and just pick stuff out of the monster manual and see what happens.
Wait. All right.
So wait, what was the lion saying?
So we have the key. I think I went searching for it, and she kind of like nudges, and a little wrought iron key falls where it was like tucked into her mane.
Oh, okay. We can go seal the gate with this. Would that be okay?
Yes, the key needs to be hidden or taken away. We don't. This wolf keeps trying to steal it back.
Oh, no, we'll take it with us. We'll take it out.
I could eat it.
Okay.
After we lock the gate.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes, if you could, that would be wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, and wait, what did you say was trying to take it?
This world, I mean, it's all of the growth. We encountered fungus and these strange vines. It's just, these plants are not normal plants.
All right. So, I mean, do you lions need anything else? Otherwise, we'll just go and lock up the gate.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, Bessa, Nessa, all the Essas. Let's go find that gate.
Let's do it.
If anybody wants a ride, you can just hop on back.
Oh, I am already
Yes,
on that
please.
skeletal unicorn, please.
Keep forgetting your unicorn.
All right, tandem again, but this time I'm kind of keeping an eye to make sure you don't disappear underneath me.
Which, I mean, how long does the polymorph last for?
Polymorph lasts for an hour.
Okay, because there's a very good chance she could disappear under you.
Yeah, we got an hour, baby.
Let's
An hour of
ride.
you feeling like the necromancy queen you are.
I
That's
feel
kind of awesome.
wonderful. And I know my the DM I usually play Mary is in this chat. I want to just say, please let me have a skeletal. All right.
Fair.
So can we ask these two lovely lions where the gate is? Do we know where the gate is, or is it the gate that we just saw?
I think it's the gate that you saw. You think it's
Okay.
the gate that you saw. It's the as the
Oh snap! If they get to 1,500, you might just get that. Just saw in chat.
we get to 15 unicorns for
Turn us all to
everyone.
Unicorns.
Everyone gets
My
a
little
unicorn.
pony. MLP. Name us all Nessas again. Essas. Can I take the key and just temporarily hide it in Bessa's fur, just in case something
Please.
comes after it?
Sure.
So I'm gonna take the key then. I'll say I'm going to put this into safekeeping, and then I kind of like jam it like
Keeping.
deep into Bessa's fur while we head over there.
So as you guys move towards that wrought iron gate that you saw before, right at the edge of those cliffs, the ground itself seems to rebel, and the vines are coming up, and things are just making it more into trying to snarl at your feet. Everybody just roll quick deck saves for me. Or if you want them to be strength saves, you can. If you are flying, don't do that.
That is a nat 20.
Nice. You show those
21.
vines cross.
I just keep them right off of Vive.
21.
How do rails do?
12.
You're only going at half speed now, Vive.
We have rerolls. Use a reroll.
Use a reroll.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Hey!
Worth it.
Also, the unicorn's doing great.
So you move to this gate, and it's like freestanding over this part of the stream, and all of this is like choked and overgrown, and it's open a little bit, and you can see all of like that overgrowth just like spilling down where there should be a waterfall. It's all just weeds.
So,
and there's this gorgeous summer lake ahead of you.
So we're supposed to close this gate?
Yeah, I think we need to get to the other side and get it shut. But can we push all of those weeds out of the way? Ooh, maybe fire?
I mean, we can just chill back here and I can do that bell thing, but like a bunch of times.
I can teleport. I just wanted to say that. I'm a unicorn.
Does the goth unicorn want to teleport?
Yeah.
Drunk on
if
unicorn
that's,
power.
if that's what you want. I don't know.
Oh, you can teleport too?
Teleporting sheep.
All right. Does it look like these vines and weeds would... Is that an Arcana check? Like, are they kind of bad intention like the first ones, or are they just weeds?
Roll. Yeah, you can roll Arcana or Nature.
Okay. Ooh. There. I don't know what weeds are anymore. That was a nat
What
one.
are plants? Oh man, we're so less than 500 to go. Bring the chaos. No one's had to roll in the wild magic table forever.
I know.
Real. Can we say for the last 10 minutes every 25 instead of 25 at a time? Extra bonus chaos.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Fire sale on the chaos.
Oh yeah. Build towards it.
Yeah. So we already had some people donating 5. So if 2 more people donated 5, that'd be 10, and that'd be another 25, and that'd be another chaos table roll. Mm-hmm.
At this point, every donation. Why not? We have 11
You heard her.
minutes.
All the chaos.
All
Ever.
chaos.
Every
Unleash the
donation.
chaos.
People
Gotta
just
get through
start
the whole
donating
table.
10 cents at a time.
That would be ridiculous.
Would I at all be able to use nature to just freeze the weeds?
Nature?
Yeah. I mean, sorry, use Druidcraft. My bad.
Sure. Explain to me how you do that.
Just like I'm making a beautiful little snowfall drift over my best friend Bessa. Take some of that, concentrate it a little bit more over these weeds.
The weeds start to draw back and freeze, and it's strange, and it's this balanced effort of power seems to be repelling them, and they are kind of drawing back from the gate where they've been wrapped, and they're not trapping the gate open anymore.
All right, let's ride on.
We
I
got 2
guess.
more chaos donations.
Did we
Oh, they beat me
designate
to it.
who they're supposed to be?
I think one of them at least had a designation. Let me check.
Oh, they coming in now. That's what it takes, huh?
One more, one for me and one choice.
Bessa.
One for Bessa.
Yeah, for
I
Bessa.
want to be Bessa.
Let's sacrifice an animal.
No, my best friend.
What's 80?
I have no idea.
Oh, we've done that one. 28 we've done.
I think you're gonna be happy about this one, Jess.
What?
Unicorn.
1d6 flumps.
We did it! Flumps unlocked.
Ah! Achievement unlocked! Flumps everywhere!
It's 1d6 flumps.
The
Let me see
realm
how
is
many we get.
saved.
We get
got
4
flumps.
flumps.
We got flumps. We got flumps. We got flumps. We got flumps.
The flumps are just they like do the weird jellyfish floaty thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got another donation. How about we do? Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Julia.
Ooh, okay. That is 25. I think we already did, right?
Yes.
Are we doing the thing where it's just the next closest number, or?
No.
At
Go
this-
ahead and roll again.
Okay, 74.
Done that one.
We've done that one.
36.
I think that's the one I just. No, roll a d10. Your age changes by a number of years equal to the roll. If the roll is odd, you get younger. If the roll is even, you get older.
That's a 2.
You get older by 2 years.
It's not bad. I rolled a 1.
I mean, I'm an elf too, so I don't know. Just
That's like a month.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got one for Eoessa,
Yes.
and then we got one for Goldie and one for Emily.
Let
I,
you
have to
go
roll-
first.
I got a 1, so apparently
33.
I have to roll a bunch. A roll at the start of each of my turns for the next
You have to
minute.
roll 10 times.
Okay, here we go. 69. Nice. Everybody's invisible. These all just happen.
as we're like going through the gates, like 50 different things are happening to us.
The world is fighting back. So everybody's invisible. Bess is confused.
11.
I cast magic missile. She just goes, ah! Magic missile happens.
Can the magic missiles
happens.
pew pew at the weeds we're trying to clear?
Absolutely.
Did we already get
Anyone?
86?
I grow
Yes.
1 inch taller.
Then she disappears into the astral plane.
Oh!
Ah!
You're still riding, Bessa.
What?
You keep
Wait, Bessa
finding
just
things-
disappeared?
Bessa just disappeared into the astral plane.
We
She
got
went, ah! And it went, magic missile, magic missile, magic missile, and she went, poof!
we got one for me. Oh no.
This is the worst.
Slumps!
This is
Slumps!
the best.
Use
And
your
then the
little
flumps
legs.
are just like,
Use your legs on those vines there, over there, okay? Just zap them.
they're getting like tangled up in the vines. They're like, ah! And then they, like zap back.
Guys.
And so it's just like this like free-for-all fight with flumps
Oh my
and
gosh.
vines.
I got 48, which is the unicorn.
The unicorn is
Yes,
Like-
we did it.
And Tessa, oh,
Stuff's
hello
going
again,
on.
everyone.
She's back.
Good. Right in the nick
I
of
was
time.
just born.
Hey, I like being you.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
What's
are
your
you
name?
not-
Do I get to name you?
Oh no, it's not the same one. It's a new one.
You're new.
You're new.
You're a unicorn now.
You're a unicorn.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Vessa is a cooler looking unicorn though.
Your
just
name
saying,
is Tessa.
You've named me. Does that mean I get to name you?
Oh, this again.
Yes.
Who's on first?
Io Essa Essa.
Aw.
Wonderful.
Just add another line of S's on everyone's name.
Chatessa and chat what is lessa and necessessa and mariessa and viveresessa and eossessa and then flumfessa
and
Bessa.
Bessa.
I'd say I need a drink if I wasn't immune to its toxicity.
Oh, yes, because Bessa then pops back out from the astral plane.
Oh, I was so
God.
worried.
Thank
I was
God.
so worried, you beautiful little.
Ah! A little traumatized. It looks like that.
Can we
got
ride
another
through while the
donation.
flumps are
We have another
tracking
donation.
the weeds?
Who's rolling?
Oh, sorry, I got an 87, by the way.
Okay, you got an
Okay.
87. We need to do also Julia's and Goldie's and Emily's still, and then we can do Jess. You can do another one.
Okay.
Wait, what?
11.
Okay.
Oops, wrong die.
We already did yours, Goldie, so roll again. 11 is roll a d10, your height changes.
I shrink 1 inch.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
So this
73.
already small halfling just.
Okay.
83?
73.
Oh, 73. Okay. We already did that one.
Man. Okay,
49.
82.
82 is you can take one additional action immediately.
Who wants good berries? Actually, wait, no, I take that back. I'm gonna take my action. I'm gonna throw some fairy fire. Just
ooh.
because. Because
Why
why
not?
not? Yeah.
Jess, you're gonna have to roll again.
Ah, damn it. 20.
Okay. Hold on. Unless you want to cast grease, then I would roll again.
I would not recommend it. 0 out of 10.
57.
Okay. Oh no. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flames. So,
Okay, so I'm a
all of the
flaming
vines are
skeleton
just
unicorn.
So the vines have caught fire.
Great. I'm gonna say, Mary, time to jump off, dear. I'm gonna go light these plants on fire, and I'll go prance into the vines. And
This
light them on
I
skeleton
fire.
just jumped from one unicorn
is
to
on
the next.
fire
The
now.
unicorn has like a path of fire in her wake, and the flumps are just joining her. They're just trailing her. It's just a goth skeletal unicorn with a trail of fire, and flumps just bloop 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 in her wake. And then the other unicorn is just still naming things. Essa, 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 Essa. And then the giant frozen sheep is just like, What else is happening?
Have we saved the universe yet, guys?
The universe keeps breaking.
We got 1
all of
minute.
the-
Did we do it?
Is that all of the wild magic?
So far,
This-
yes.
All right, so the vines start to burn down. There's a much clearer path to the gate. Who's got the key?
It's
It's-
in
Bessa.
But she came back from the
That was
astral
really
Good
bad
thing she
because she went to the
teleported back.
astral
I'm
plane.
gonna pull out the key from Bessa and say, who wants to do the honors? Who wants to put the key in the lock?
Chella?
I can do it. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the key.
All right, and we just got another donation.
That's me.
So let's find out who it is. I'll roll a d8 because technically Tessa is also. Wait, let's make Tessa do it.
What's Tessa doing?
Rolling wild magic.
9. No, I already cast magic missile. 65. That is the lightning damage again. 84. That's necrotic damage again. 70. Invisible again. I'm just saying this stuff like kind of happens, but fly.
All of the damage is just going to the.
70 again. 94. Have we done that one yet? My
Uh,
size increases by 1 size category for 1 minute.
Large.
Giant unicorn.
Oh my! On fire.
So we've got one
adjectives.
flaming goth unicorn, and we have one giant British unicorn.
Prestidigitate. Throw some sparkles on there too.
One giant
Oh yeah, no, I said I
sparkling unicorn.
jump from unicorn to unicorn, so when she grows, I just prestidigitate sparkles.
Sparkle magic.
Stereo sparkles. I love it.
Oh, they want me to roll now.
Go for it. No, we are doing pretty well.
Oh no.
No.
Goldie, I know you got to go to work tomorrow. Everybody else, you want to just sit here and roll this whole chaos table?
guys, I got unicorn again.
Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
Roll a die and see who gets transformed into a unicorn.
Okay.
Join us.
Yeah,
It's hot in
Wait,
here.
hold on. That's Goldie.
Yes, finally. Can I be a sheep unicorn?
Yes. So you are a unicorn, and you have
Sheep-icorn.
beautiful, fluffy rainbow wool.
Oh,
The
I got
hag is
two of
finally
them.
beautiful.
I got two. All right.
Wait, 2 rolls?
I got one for me, and then Crystal said she just had one for me too.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Would be a
jealous of the
unicorn.
unicorn.
I'm be unicorns.
So many
What
unicorns.
number's unicorn?
I don't remember.
Okay,
No one's
that
become
wasn't
a home
unicorn.
plant yet.
22 wasn't unicorn.
I know, I love that one too. But we did get
47,
flumps,
48.
so I'm happy.
Do we get 22 already?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll re-roll. All right.
No one's been blue yet.
That's a.
We need a blue unicorn.
What's it mean when you get a 0 and a 0?
It's 100.
100.
You
Do we do that?
regain
Yeah.
all expended sorcery points.
Oh,
Reroll.
65.
I don't know what
We've
that
done
means.
that one yet.
Yeah.
We've done that one.
Yep.
We can go a little over. Do you want this? She can
19.
Pay a little bit for unicornness.
19. Grease,
Grease.
again.
40.
Yes. No, we have to make. No, it Matt's.
Grease happens.
What?
Grease happens.
Again.
I use my domain die because grease does not happen. I refuse. So 28.
You can cast spells faster.
Eldritch blast, eldritch blast, eldritch blast, machine gun. All right, so I got that going for me. Then for my next one, another 100. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
60.
60.
So close to unicorn, yet so far away.
You regain your lowest level extended spell slot.
Oh, I'm a war. Oh, nice. I'll take that. I'm a warlock. Spell slots are kind of hard to come by. Okay.
It's not like we used a lot.
I used a spell slot, so Mariessa could fly.
I appreciated that a lot.
So
I did
many.
that with
FFs.
Alderada the Pack Keeper.
So
It means a lot to me. All right.
did we finish rolling? For the
I think
moment?
we're
Is there
good.
any more rolls, Fenway? I don't know. Yeah.
Not at the moment.
All right, let's gallop through this gate. All of us that are able
You
to
know what?
gallop.
I
Oh
will
shoot,
cast
all the
fly.
unicorns should teleport to the other side just because we can.
Wait, I can. I also realized I probably shouldn't ride Bessa
As a
as
unicorn.
as a sheep unicorn. So now we are equals.
So just like
Now we're like, "Ah."
I'm going to cast fly 3 times, once on each unicorn, and then I'm going to hop on Vivessa because she's clearly the coolest looking unicorn. Well, first I'll ask, like, may I?
Oh yeah, just jump right on
Alright,
on
cool.
back.
All right, so
Alright.
now all the unicorns can fly, and I'm on the coolest looking one. I'm good here. This is a
so
win.
we've got all
Something
the
about a
unicorns are
guardian?
flying.
I don't know.
All the
One of them
unicorns.
is all just bones with a trail of fire behind her.
Cool.
One is a sheep that is also a unicorn, that is
That is also
rainbow,
rainbow.
that is also flying. And one is a giant rainbow sparkly unicorn who is also
Nice.
British.
Mhm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And they're flying. We're flying through the gate.
And also
What happened?
Bessa.
Can
And also
Bessa
Bessa's
also
here.
fly to the gate?
Bessa's
Can
not
you
flying
make
to you, so
Bessa
left
fly
out.
to the gate?
So Bessa just kind of just like is left out of the night.
Sorry, there's only so many spell slots.
Can the unicorns cast fly?
No, I
Unicorns
don't
can
think
teleport.
Oh, okay.
So. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, there's-
unicorns.
If I
can
could, I would, y'all.
There's no flying, but there's other stuff.
And I can bring stuff back from the dead.
cast- I mean,
I can't fly, but I can resurrect you. All right.
So she lets Bessa is left behind. And she like stands at the gate, because she can't really get across because of the stream. And if you guys are going through, she can't go through with you.
We'll come back.
Fly towards her.
Sad sheep.
I fly towards her, but I can't go past the gate again. And I just say, I miss you, Bessa, already. Single tear down my unicorn face.
The unicorn.
Unicorn face.
Waves.
Too much.
Little, like foot.
All right.
Sad.
Did we win?
Lock the gate with the
Yes.
key.
Yes.
Yes.
Who's doing it? Who has the key?
I have hooves.
Oh yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say, am I the only one with hands now?
Now.
Hands.
So as you shut the gate and seal it with that key, again you feel that of power, and it rushes across this cliffside, and you see it reverberate through the stream, and the weeds start to clear and are just pulled from the water as if by magic, and the water starts running clean and clear and beautiful, and it starts flowing through that wrought iron gate and tumbling back down into that waterfall. And you see below you over the cliff's edge this waterfall crashing down into this wide summer lake. And in the distance, in the center of the lake, you see something that looks very similar to the mirror that you entered this world on.
All right. I say let's teleport over into that lake and get out of here.
Let's go swimming.
Wait, so was the Guardian in us all along? Was the Guardian the friends we made along the way?
Guardian was the lions. But yes, that is the correct answer.
Also,
Okay.
yes. You just hear just like a lonely like from the other side of the pit.
As you guys go walking towards this mirror, I'm gonna just hold back. I'm gonna stop you right here. You guys go get that gold. You tell that witch that you lost me horribly and get my money for you too in hazard pay. And I'm gonna stay here, this magical not greasy land where you can just be a unicorn and stuff just happens. I like it here. There's nobody else here. I appreciate that too. So I'm just gonna stay here, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna trim these plants. We'll do a lot of yard work.
We'll
But-
come visit you.
Yeah, you know where to find me, in the weird mirror in the tower with the old half-elf wizard lady. You got it.
Take care of Bessa.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
We'll miss you. Bye.
See y'all.
Bye, AOSA.
Goodbye,
Hi,
Alyssa.
Chet
Bye,
Essa.
Mimi, also.
The
Come with us
Essa
whenever.
Essa Vessa Essa.
Tessa, you can come with us.
Okay.
All right,
And
let's gallop into the pond and finish our quest.
All right, you head straight through that mirrored portal, and you also tumble into the workshop. Bigger and confusing, and suddenly there is not nearly enough room for 3 unicorns, one of them very, very large. And Pazea was just like stirring something in the corner, just like, oh, well, Hello?
Missed it.
Oh, really? And then she like kind of like dashes over to that crystal disc, and you see like the spiral has started to like clean up, and that green has shrunk back to a normal size, and you don't feel that like intense energy radiating from it anymore. There were cracks in it before that it looked like some of that energy could have spilled out into this plane. And now it is totally contained. Perfect.
I hand her the
Thank
key.
you.
You're gonna want to hold on to this.
Oh. All right. Is that it?
Well, there's still the matter of you paying us on account of we did the mission.
Of course. And so she just like tucks the. Are you gonna explain? And she just
Don't
looks at the
worry
giant
about
unicorn.
Don't
Hello,
worry.
my name is Tessa. Shall I name you?
No, Star Wipe.
Perfect.
So you'll get 1,000 gold, and Posea actually beckons, and you see a little like, and there's the cutest little plant puppy. He's like all like leaves and kind of like cocker spaniel ears, and these like 3-petaled pink and white flowers. And she plucks a blossom like from his pelt. Doesn't hurt him. It just like seems to just like pinches him off, and hands each one to you. So these should help you replenish health or magical energy should you need them. That plus the gold should be hopefully a fitting reward for all of you.
Thank you.
These items are something of Posea's own invention. So they look like dogwood flowers, and each petal will restore either a spell slot or 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Ooh.
And when you've plucked each of the 3 flowers, it closes back into a bud, and it takes a week to re-blossom. So it's reusable, but there's a recharge.
Nice.
Well,
That's awesome.
I have to say I couldn't have done it without you folks. So here's to the next one.
We can't
I
get
hold up my we can't get drunk, but it's cheers with the flowers.
I have no hands, so I'm just gonna.
Or cheers! Tessa jumps in too, and it's just like, cheers! There's like a unicorn horn.
Yes.
Can I go with you?
Of course.
Great. Where to next?
Well, you might want to teleport out the tower, because I don't think you can climb stairs.
Probably right.
And they're a little greasy still.
And you teleport off into the sunset.
Yay! We did it!
Did it?
You
that
fixed
was awesome.
Posea's folly.
We did it! We did it! We did it!
Yay!
Yes.
We did it! We did
Great
it!
job, y'all.
That was absolutely incredible. I am now on the stream with you, audio. Hopefully everybody in the stream can hear me. I will say, first of all, while we tried, we didn't hit the $15,000 goal.
You got
But
$100
I would like to point out that this is the end of day 3, and we are literally only $395 away from our $15,000 goal, with 2 days left to go. And while we were nickel and diming the, or I should say $5 and $25 and $3 and $1.80 and all of those donations when we had the Chaos Fire sale, I think tonight's game had the highest number of donations just to get you guys those. I had fun.
Thanks, John.
I don't know how many of you could see the nameplates, but I kept changing your names. Kaylee, you are even DMSS. And I gave Goldie Necesses the unicorn. So and I even found that little sheep unicorn art
This is a high-end graphic.
I will take a screenshot of this with all of these names in it, and I'll tweet it out.
Yes.
Please.
So everybody smile for the camera. I'm taking a screenshot right now, and yeah, we'll share this out with everybody with all these name changes and tell them they need to watch the VOD to know just what the heck is going on here.
Yes.
But I do want to say this chat tonight has been on fire, firing off those donations. All of you, this was a tremendous way to close out our third day, another 12 hours. At this point, we've had 36 hours and 12 games of D&D, all raising money for Jasper's Game Day, suicide awareness and prevention, funding the National Suicide Lifeline, education for schools, teachers, and administrators to recognize signs of that and deal with the unfortunate aftermath, and to fund crisis centers, suicide crisis centers around the country. What you all did here tonight has made a difference. I mean, we set this goal at $15,000, and we're less than $400 away on our third day, and I'm just blown away by this. And we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you to each and every one of you for being a part of it. Thank you to everybody who has been hanging out with us all week and in the chat tonight. A lot of regulars I'm seeing that are spending, I don't feel so bad about, well, I never did, but I don't feel so alone sitting in this chair for as long as I have been when I see how long everybody's hanging out here in chat.
Oh,
And
no,
so
we've been here too. My back's starting to hurt.
yeah. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut back to that Artists Alley overlay so you can check out all these wonderful artists, add them to your list of people to hire for commissions to do your next RPG project. Check that out for a few minutes while we wrap things up behind the scenes, and we will see you back here tomorrow at noon and going until midnight with another 4 games and another 12 hours of D&D, raising money for Jasper's Game Day. Thank you, everybody, and good night.